Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it. Some might say the chief of police has...
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Nice mellow introduction. Hoping that the stream itself will be mellow, calm, soothing. No incidents. I'm feeling confident, boys and girls. I'm going to put the commentator's curse on things right now and say we're going to have a great session. Oh, I can feel it. So let's get comfy. Let's get strapped in. Alright. Nudists demand private beach. Juvenile vandals forced to clean graffiti. By Purdy, no doubt. Okay. Brum brum, my new car. It's a good start to proceedings. Good old Gorbachev didn't turn up today. It's a shame. And you can't go anywhere, buddy. Sorry about that. So here is the A shift, minus their lead officer who's been shifted sideways to the B shift to work with Purdy for being far too cautious. He needs to be toughened up. Oh. What is this? What is this tomfoolery? Yeah. Bear with me, folks. Technical issue here. It's going to be smooth. Silky smooth, baby. Silky smooth. It's going to be a good session, I said. I know we can never get the screen on. Right, then. Why has this happened? Was the screen always black, or has it just done that now? Was the screen black at the start? I don't believe this. Always black, right? Okay, that's good. That's good. This should not be happening. I have changed no settings since last time. Right then. Talk amongst yourselves, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Just need to do something here. We'll do it by window capture. Window capture will have to be but there's a white screen on it. I don't want a white screen. You're gonna. Oh, I don't want the white screen at the bottom. Come on, come on. Bear with me. Still don't understand why. Not a clue. Let me just try something here. Let's go back to full screen mode if we can. Oh! Ooh, ooh, ooh. That might be it. That might just do it. I think we're on. I think we're cooking. I think we're cooking with gas now, folks. I think we're cooking with gas. No lines. Good, good. Right. Okay. Very good. Very good. So where was I now? I've completely lost my track. Train of thought. Okay, we'll just gloss over that minor issue. Yes, here's the A shift. Yes, very good. There's some new people. We had the Fitzsimmons, who we are unsure of what of who she is or he is. It could be a transgender. Somebody pointed out in the last session. She's this mean-looking woman. Vasquez, aka Valdez. Good old Victor Valdez has retired from motor racing and has joined us on the mean streets of Freiburg. We've got Darnell and we've got Truve. Okay, of course, Robbins and Yancey, now the new dynamic duo. We'll see how they get on. And in the meantime... Oh no! That's the trouble with it being full screen now, it just minimises. Never mind. Just put some music on. Some nice chill out music. In the background. It's okay. It doesn't minimise on your screen. Right. Okay. I think now we're ready. I think we're ready now. Right, let's start the day. Here we go. Silky smooth. Send cops to the academy. From City Hall. According to recent reports, the FPD is hiring police academy graduates with the lowest grades. No, we're not. This is shameful, a shameful display. Not just for you, but for the entire city. In the next 2 days, send at least 4 cops for retraining. If you can't teach them anything, let the professionals step in. Okay, so we do 2 from the A shift, and we do 2 from the B shift. Alternatively, what we could do is we could hire, because we do have 4 slots free. We could hire these guys. We don't intend to use them really, but we're just hiring them for the purpose of sending them to training. So Kathy, you go to shift A and you go to shift B, and we'll get those retrained up. That's probably a mistake. What we should have done is probably put them both on shift B, because she's not going to come now until 2 days time. Okay. Yeah, 500,000. We're only 21,000 away, or 20,525 away. We're almost there. We are almost at the benchmark. Now, I don't know if the game's going to end if we reach 500,000, or if we continue on regardless. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. But I'm anticipating the game ending, really, because we've done a lot of the story stuff already, so I think we're just sort of kicking our heels back and waiting for retirement. Right, okay. Okay. Shooting at Atticus Tower. It's not good. What's going on here? What a start to the day. An office employee has come to work earlier than usual and he's heard gunshots and screams from the roof. Doesn't know what's going on, he says. Okay. They pay us a bit of money, these people, so we better send the big boys to this one just in case it is a shootout. The new dynamic duo Robbins and Yancey taking the helm. We're going to have Song accompany them. We're going to have Percy along with a couple of new recruits. Well, that should be sufficient. We'll keep 4 back just in case something else happens whilst they're gone, which it's likely to do. Unlawful assembly. That'll require a lot of people as well, won't it? Yeah. That's as much as we can spare. Right, we're all done. Cops are completely wiped out.
415 in progress.
Reckless endangerment, you say? Well, we have got no... nothing we can do about that, I'm afraid. Okay, so we have an abduction case for the detectives. We have 6 frames. We have 6 slots. Do we have enough? I would think not, personally, but you never know. We do have enough. We'll hang fire for now until we get some cops back. I just sent all my officers to a hoax. All those cops went to a bloody hoax call. Right, they're all coming back now. We should make it back in time. We need 2 for Nancy French. My foreign cooks have really gotten out of hand. They started spitting in the food and putting in all sorts of strange things like it's some kind of joke. Wouldn't matter, except several visitors began to notice they're eating foreign objects and they started to complain. Okay, so we need to intimidate some foreign chefs. Perfect. We can manage that. It's a pity Purdy's not here. This is not good. This is not good. We're 2 cops short, well, we're 3 cops short as it is, and they're asking for 4 more. That is just too much. Too much. 2 newbies, a fresh-faced guy that's just looked like he's come out of high school, and, you know, good old John. This is a recipe for disaster, unfortunately. It's just a peaceful protest, surely. Why are people dying at protests? Come on, there's no need for this. Fraud in the ghetto. It's all kicking off. It's a busy day today, very busy. Reckless endangerment. Right, we've got to sort this out here. We've got to sort this mess out. Okay, so here we go. Reckless endangerment. A group of pranksters have been tossing purses on the sidewalk, tied to a thin thread. They pull the thread attached to the purse and lure curious passers-by into a dumpster in the alley. They tossed her in the dustbin. She lost consciousness and still hasn't recovered. Some kids messing around. Percy, take the 2 newbies. Go sort this mess out, will you? Kids just playing pranks, for God's sake. Right, we need 2 cops for the octopus restaurant job.
911
and a theft. What's going on at Atticus Tower today? God help us. Right, Fitzsimmons and Valdez, get yourself over there and teach these foreign cooks a lesson.
We've got a situation here.
Oh, here we go, Percy. Rocking up to the old reckless endangerment job. $100 bill on the street. A few teenagers are poking their heads out from around a corner. Percy can't help himself. He's underpaid. Money! Money, he says. Chases the money.
415.
Finds the suspects. Pockets the cash and locks them up. That's how you do things around here, boys, says Percy, you know, sweeping back his flowing locks. So we've got the fraud in the ghetto. A theft in Atticus Tower requires 2. Seller at a gift shop noticed a brightly dressed Mexican woman stuffing a statue of the Freeburg Monument into her bag. She then kept on shopping and trying things on, so I followed her. She paid for everything in cash except the figurine. I asked the security guard to stop her, but some big guy stepped in and the thief escaped. Okay, John Petzker, this sounds like the perfect job for you. Off you tootle. Go and see if you can find this culprit. I mean, what on earth is she stealing a statue of the Freeburg Monument? I mean, Could think of far better things to steal, but there you go. Fraud in the ghetto requires officers of 4. We have officers of 3. This sounds like a bit of a dodgy job. It could be a false call, but we'll send our 3 finest. See if we can get to the bottom of it. 2 would have probably been sufficient, but hey.
415 in progress.
Right, Valdez is going to be sent to police training. If anybody's going to be... if we're going to invest in anyone's future, it will be good old Valdez. Let's get him up there to the higher echelons. All we need now is Sundin to rock up and we've got the old dream team back. Right, so he's off for training, so we need to do 4, so we've got 1. Could really do with 2 from this shift, couldn't we, I suppose? How many days did we have to do it? I can't remember. Sir, we showed some initiative and knocked around the clever immigrant with our nightsticks a little bit. Valdez is learning fast. We fucked with the rest of them for half an hour and they got with the programme. They won't be monkeying around with the food anymore. Miss French was so thankful, she served up some crab salad with some sake. Not even our families take care of us like that. Don't enjoy yourselves too much, okay? Just, you know, beat them with sticks and then get out. They come back drunk on sake, of course. 1,000! Nancy French, you cheapskate. I bring you the city's finest officers and you give me 1,000. Oh, another false call. The girl turned out to be pop star Alana She was visiting. The big man was her bodyguard. She was collecting souvenirs and she just forgot the statue was in her bag. Course she did. Course she did. Just because she's a celebrity, don't give her preferential treatment. Lock her up, the stealing cow. I forgot. Fraud in the ghetto.
We have a situation.
No one responds to the old policeman's knock on the door. So they knock it down instead. That's Robbins for you. Not messing around here. A man wearing glasses pops out of a room and presents his federal agent ID. I mean, if that's the man, glasses, porn moustache and bushy hair, he is not a federal agent. So we're going to knock that document out of his hand and lock him up. We ain't taking his crap.
13
Poof! Document goes flying, glasses go askew, and the man is cuffed up and put in the back of the bag. No, speak English! There you go. Dynamic duo strikes. Well done. Well done. I like it. I like it. Not quite on the par with Purdy's level, but, you know, Robbins has definitely got that streak in him. And he's one of the original. One of the best.
710B in progress.
Hostage situation, along with another reckless endangerment. This is getting fruity. This is getting fruity. Right, we could send 3 to that one. Playing Russian roulette. Okay. Armed robbery. That's not good. Okay, if teenagers want to kill themselves playing Russian roulette, you know what? Let them crack on, I say. Let them crack on. I'm afraid to say, we're going to leave them be. Probably dead. Yeah, one of them killed himself. Sorry, but we've got a proper job to go to here. Proper job. Hostage situation. No!
1210 in progress.
Right, hostage situation. It's going to require the SWAT team for a start. And it's going to require our finest cops, of course. What on earth is happening here? Okay, I think we can get away with 3 more. Let's get Valdez on the case. He's drunk. Could really do without the drunk officers going. They may end up dead. Petska? And Truve. Still kind of short. Darnell? Suspicious individual. Naomi Rutherford is gravely concerned that the city is being invaded by communists. I saw right outside my window a whole family wearing red tracksuits with the letters USSR written on them. I haven't seen anyone holding their hammer and sickle. Not yet, anyway. But I know it in my heart. It's just like the past 200 years. Yeah, okay. That's a false call. This is not the game music. This is external music, royalty-free jazz music for an hour and a half. So remind me at 9 o'clock to switch it. Investigation. I forgot about that.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a
The
situation.
doorman is lying unconscious on the floor. The elevator isn't working, and there's traces of blood on the steps. Follow the trail of blood. So when they're at the top of the stairs, a woman screams and there's gunshots. The doorman starts to come around. Carefully and amble up the stairs. I'm just get an eyeball on the situation. And there's a corpse of a woman in a robe lying on the staircase. The criminals have holed up in an apartment. Don't mess with Robbins, people. Don't mess with Robbins. Stun grenades in! Stun grenades in! Oh, they all get stunned by the grenades. They weren't expecting grenades to be thrown at them. Oh no. We're stepping it up a level around here. Teaching the scumbags. We mean business. Money found. As tempting as it is to keep it, we can't because we have no more mafia ties, of course. So we have to play by the book. Suspicious individual, that's a false call. And the fight. A fight that requires only 3 officers. Oh, it's a few girls. Got into a fight while they were waiting in line for tickets to the Larry Pistol concert. Percy, got just the job for you. You and John, just go and sort out the 2 little girlies having a cat fight, will you? Okay.
12-10.
Yeah, that was a false call. Good. So we may just squeak this jobby here. So let's have a look at this. This is an abduction. An investigation. We haven't done one of these for a while. We're going to be a bit rusty, but apparently the girl's mother says, my husband and I are divorced and he's suing for full custody of Alex. My lawyer says his chances are 0 and I think he knows it too. Now it looks like he decided not to wait for the courts. Just takes what he wants, like alcoholics always do. But how could he do this to his own daughter? He must have used one of his cronies to help grab her. They're always hitting the bottle and ready for trouble. Him and his whole family are a bunch of drunks and a bunch of trouble. Well, that doesn't tell us anything. Mr. McCain, the father. First, I've been sober as a judge for a month now. I go to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings all the time. Second, I only let Alex out of my sight for a second. It was Timothy Gallagher came up. He's great. We talked for just a second while my daughter was playing by the hill. When I turned to check on her, she was nowhere, completely gone. I think it's Gladys who made off with her. She's already trying to set the judge against me. She says I'm unfit to be a father. So that's that. He met with somebody. He met with Timothy Gallagher. One of his Alcoholics Anonymous friends. Yes, I saw Gordon and his daughter in the park. We just talked for a moment. He was going to walk with her down the hill, so I shook his hand and left. Yeah, so they start drinking. They meet up, they start drinking. I was handing out leaflets in a teenager in a corn costume. I was handing out leaflets dressed as a corn in the park. I noticed 2 men drinking whiskey. There you go. Straight from the bottle, sitting on a bench near a roller coaster. And I saw a girl in a blue dress. She was playing near the hill. and then she bent down to pick something up from the ground. Then an elderly woman walked up and she took the girl by the hand and walked away. Me dolly, me little dolly, you stupid woman. Are you sure that we've got enough clips? The woman walked away like she was dizzy. I didn't say anything suspicious. A drunk driver hit a trash can in the parking lot, left some light paint behind and just drove off like nothing happened. Right, so she drops the dolly. She tries to bend down to pick up the dolly. The woman... What's this then? A drunk driver... Oh, she's drunk. She puts her in, pissed as a fart, and then drives off. Ha ha ha! A hard-drinking granny decided no cause of the right to take away her granddaughter. Okay. We've got to wait for some cops to come back before we go, I think. Do we have the officer available? No. But we have SWAT. If we send our two best, we should be fine. I mean, we're only taking on a grandma, for God's sake. How embarrassing would it be if Robbins and Yancey couldn't take down a granny without the assistance of a detective? Come on. Do we even need a SWAT team to take down Granny? Oh my god. Shut up. Come on. It's an old lady. I'm embarrassed to be taking the SWAT team. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? It's a fight. The situation is more serious than we anticipated. Fine. It's probably the last job of the shift. Take everybody. Take them all. Get stuck in. Come on. Okay, abduction. There we go. As if she put up a fight. Bless her heart. I just wanted to take my granddaughter. No, I didn't want them to go through the car. Shut up and get in the damn car, you child-stealing woman. Case closed. Of course it's closed. Yeah, very much closed. How underwhelming.
311.
And the fight. Oh, I forgot it was a fight. It was girls fighting in a queue. And you called for backup. You wanted another 4 cops to deal with some girls squabbling. Percy, come on now. I completely forgot what the fight was. If I'd have realised at the time it was the two, the girls fighting in a queue, I wouldn't have sent backup. Never mind. What an embarrassment. Maybe one of them was a black belt in karate. Could be. Could well be. What we're going to do is we're going to order one of these cops to come to work tomorrow, purely so we can send them on training. Because if we don't do that, then we're not going to be able to send them on training until the day after, which may be too late for the City Hall task. So, I think Vasquez and Fitzsimmons, they've gone out, got drunk together, bit of camaraderie there. Yeah. We're not going to send her to any jobs, we're just going to send her to training. Port Union threatens strike. Classroom horrified when failed chemistry experiment claims teacher's life. Farmers grow record-breaking zucchini. Think like a bit of record-breaking zucchini to get the juices flowing. Right, here we go. So Guerin is going training, Fitzsimmons is going training, and one more officer is going training. Obi, why not? Oh, look at Gibbons. Look Look at Gibbons. Or should we send Spain? She's been with us a long time, and if we send her on training, she will get a stripe. I think she's earned her stripe, you know what I mean? So we can't give it to her by promotion. So we'll send her on training instead. What do you reckon? I think that's probably... I think she's earned it. Yeah, I think that's going to be the call here. Right, hang fire, hang fire. Tomorrow is the deadline. I know, don't put pressure on me, don't put pressure on me. I'm doing it. Chill out, chill out. Spending my own money here, don't forget. I'm supposed to be saving for me retirement fund. Right, Spain. Off you go, my darling. You earned it. Fitzsimmons. And Guerin. Right, that'll do us. Ding dong, ding dong. We'll make sure your final days at Freeburg are much more comfortable. Well, you can start now, can't you? No? Okay. Just remember next time I want something. You know what I mean? When I ask for the pay rise. I have seen some of them. I haven't seen the whole lot. But they are good. I do enjoy them. The ones that I've seen.
712 in progress.
God, they were so long ago now that they came out. How time flies by. Was it the 80s they came out? Okay, we have an abduction here. A witness found a rusty white truck that's wanted in connection with the schoolyard kidnapping of a 13-year-old called Tanya Rodriguez. No sign of life for over 2 hours. Right. Right. I see. I'm going to send Spain. You know, you're going to go get your training after today, so we'll put you to the test. We'll put you to the test. Put your leadership skills to the test. Take Officer Hode with you. Take Revek and take Fitzsimmons. No, she's not working today. Apologies. Guerin. You know what? She is here. Might as well put it to good use. You know what I mean? Fitzsimmons and Guerin. There you go. Full house. Almost. Should be plenty. Plenty.
412A in progress.
Assault at the Octopus Restaurant. We're down to 25 grand required. We spent a little bit of coin now on all those training camps. We just need another Atticus Tower job. 50-year-old Amanda Price attacked a young waitress claiming the girl was flirting with her husband. Amanda grabbed the waitress by her hair and dragged her across the floor, yelling, "You bent over so far your tits almost flopped on the menu." 50-year-old Amanda Price attacking a young waitress. Fight in progress, folks. Fight in progress. I wonder who we should send. I wonder indeed. Yeah, we'll teach this woman a lesson. If the waitress wants to flop her tits on the menu, then let her flop her tits on the menu. You can't go dragging them by the hair now. Right, Prado. This is Prado's last shift on the B shift. So Purdy's going to take him to the jobs that involve a bit of fisticuffs, and then as of the next shift, he's back on the B team again. Back on the B team after today to put into practice what he's learnt. So let's go. It's a 50-year-old. She's not going to put up much of a fight against Purdy, is she? But it's good training for Prado. You see, it's good training. Purdy may even take a step back. Strange sounds are coming from the van. The windows are frosted over, so it's impossible to tell what's inside. Okay, Spain, now's your chance to shine. Bit of leadership here. But we're not going to watch the truck, it may drive off. We will be at a disadvantage. So we're just going to casually knock on the door. Or maybe we'll open the door and surprise them. Yeah. Let's get the element of surprise. Let's not announce our arrival. Open the door, scream at them, cause confusion. Oh, inside there's a man and a girl playing with dolls. Taken aback. Yeah. Come with me, child. Come. I want to play dollies. No, you don't want to play dollies. Come with me. You two, grab this man. But let me shield the girl from this. What's about to happen as we beat this man with our batons. Come now, child. I want to play. We've got lots of dollies in the police car. We're going to put the lights on for you and make siren sounds. Oh, very good.
712 complete.
And whilst Spain is taking the child away to the police car, and she puts the lights on for her and puts the sirens on, and she's overwhelmed. Oh! 4 officers proceed to, just give the strange abducting man a bit of a lesson, shall we say. Yeah, bit of a lesson. Meanwhile,
1011
at the restaurant,
progress.
terrorism in the suburb. An explosion, apparently. I was making a bacon on omelette when suddenly, poof, the explosion shook my windows. Okay. I mean, it's hard to envisage that being a false call.
1410 in progress.
Abuse of authority. Young businessman Raisel Haddad came to the police about minor city official Jasper Redmond, who was demanded a bribe of $20,000. Otherwise, he's refusing the necessary permits for Haddad's store. The businessman has volunteered to pretend he's delivering the bribe so the police can catch Redmond in the act. Well, if there's something we don't like, it's those damn officials throwing their weight about. I'll be glad to deal with them. Asano, Austin, teach this crook a lesson.
412A.
Yeah. Let's just say it was paid back in kind. Prado, Purdy told him before we walked into the restaurant, I want you to grab the woman by the hair and I want you to drag her around so she can tell how it feels. Well, I can't do that. I can't do that, says Prado. Grab her by the hair, drag her about a bit. Okay? And so that's what he did, much to the horror of the paying patrons, as an officer dragged this woman by a 50-year-old woman by her hair over a few tables before locking her up. Quite the spectacle. Yes. It's the 80s. This kind of thing was common practice, I'm sure. Have you not seen Life on Mars? Hello, Claire. No, we're not dragging people by their hair at all. Don't be silly. Right, we have terrorism. This could be dangerous. Spain, good old Gibbons, Mom Gibbons. She looks like a proper old school high school teacher. You won't mess with her. You know what I mean? She's got 3 stripes on her shoulders. She's not quite as professional as Spain, but she's definitely in charge, and she makes it known. She's got a stern voice, very militant. You just don't mess with her. Mom Gibbons, she is called. Mom Gibbons. We ain't messing with Mom Gibbons here, people. In fact, let's switch positions. She does not like to be outranked here. So Mom Gibbons taking the crew with her and the SWAT team as well. She doesn't suffer no fools gladly, I'll tell you that much.
410A in progress. 113A in progress.
Okay.
Officer on scene.
All right.
We have a situation.
Chill out. The police are in the office as soon as the money changes hands. So this is the Abuse Authority City Hall. There's one thing we don't like, I said. It's these bigwigs throwing their weight around. Asano and Austin on the case. Now, Asano's unfortunately not the kind of person to beat a confession out of the man, unfortunately. We should have sent Purdy to this job, to be fair, because she would have beat this man senseless. I'll teach you a lesson, she would have said. I'll teach you to bribe people. Who do you think you are? Both for the law, do you? But this is a Sano, unfortunately. So she's going to calmly ask, show me what's in the package. You don't need to say what's in the package, love. You don't need to say, show me what's in the package. The official quickly jumps up and rushes toward the window in a panic, trying in vain to get it open. He's picked the wrong officer for a foot chase. Look at Asano. She's fit as a lop. She's fit as a lop. Another runner, she says. Got another runner here. Right. Okay. You'll be struggling, pal, trust me. You'll be struggling. She's got stamina, oodles of stamina, boatloads of stamina. Ground him down. He was running, looking back over his shoulder. Oh, she's not going away, she's not going away. Come on, come on. Oh my God, who is this woman, Terminator? On all those coffees, on all those unhealthy lunches that his fat cat money pays for, he's not very fit. And within less than a minute, he's wheezing. And Asano is just like taking candy from a baby at that point, isn't it? Candy from a baby. But I would have preferred Purdy's approach to beat the man, a confession out of him, but never mind. Okay, we've got tons of stuff happening here. We've got tons of stuff. We've got homicides at the sawmill, 24 homeless people settled outside, organised in a small camp. They're aggressive, they're attacking, they're anonymous source. Okay, that's a bad job. Carjacking at the port. 2 men trying to break into a truck. Trying to make off with a trailer. It's probably a real job. And an attempt murder on the beach. False call, that one. Right, good. So, we'll take 2 cops to the carjacking. Scanlon and Guerin. But to the beat. Oh no, wrong job. Got a little bit of time. The terrorism job is a false call. Okay. The sailor's leg was snagged in the overgrown fleshy algae. Okay. Shooting in the suburb. Is that Mr. Norris again? Is that the same guy? There's a bomb! An explosion! Big bomb! Big bomb! No, Mr. Norris. It was not. It was not a bomb. Okay, okay. Oh! Gunfire! 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 Mr. Norris. It's not gunfire. It's the same guy again, I'm telling you it is. Look, it's the same bloody MO. He's in his kitchen, cooking omelettes first time, now he's cooking steak. Mr. Norris, ring us again, and I'm going to arrest you for wasting police time, okay? Sawmill. Just wait for all our team to come back. Who was Dumb and Dumber? Was it, human trafficking? That's a big job. Was it Scanlon and Revek? It was, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it was. Mr. Norris just wants some attention. He'll get some attention if he rings us again, I'm telling you now. Okay, an informant reports that some containers have been smuggled into the port. The illegal immigrants hiding inside asked to be sold as slaves. And the shipment is to be accompanied by armed guards. That's a big job.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Love. Help him out, will you? Obi, go on. We can't do both of these jobs. We can't do both. Both of them require a lot of officers and the paddy van. Which one do we pick? We can't do both. It's literally impossible. I think the fight, of course. The homicide, beating people, aggressive homeless people. This is definitely a job for Purdy. Definitely a job for Purdy. In fact, if we took Prado as well, Spain. And Austin, still a little bit light, but we've got that Purdy. It's Purdy, you know what I mean? And these guys are coming. No, they're not coming back. They're going out. If these guys ask for backup, we could be in trouble. And we're trying to keep Purdy alive here, and she would never retreat from a job. Children's birthday party. Mr. Norris, ring us again. I told you. I'm warning you. Do not do this. Disorderly conduct requires one cop. Yeah, we're not going to that, obviously. Jesus. Okay, are we getting some officers back? We're going to delay this as long as we can to give us a chance of backup. Oh, wrong job. Oh, it's a port job.
210, complete.
Well done, team. Well done. Really? Is that Purdy's job? An offender has escaped on one of Purdy's jobs. Are you having a laugh? Holy cow, that's unheard of. What is going
Looks like we
on?
have a situation
No,
here.
this is Purdy's job, the homicide. I'm gonna say, Purdy doesn't let offenders get away. Are you crazy? Oh, it was the false call. Oh, it wasn't a false call. Oh, really? So the old woman that was sold stuff over the drugstore was really, it was really a crime. Oh. Spotting the police, 3 residents of the camp draw some strange knives and rush to attack. Well, if it's a choice between trying to calm them down, no. Fire warning shots into the air, no. Fire shots into the people rushing towards you with knives, yes. Open fire! Purdy screams, open fire! A grubby woman with her baby in her arms crawls out of one tent and runs towards the police. My son! Take my son away from here! It's obviously a ruse. It's obviously a ruse. No, it's... Stand back, woman! Stand back! Don't test my patience!
412
Oh,
in
she
progress.
freezes with her bloody baby in her arms. Thankfully, she was not shot down. That would have been a step too far. So you know, she thankfully avoided the gunfire, and eventually, when it all died down, some of the more calm members of the team escorted the woman and the baby away, whilst half of the homeless people were lying dead, with bullet holes in them. And yeah, found a plant as well. Yeah. Human trafficking. Right, we are going to have to go with what we've got. Ma'am Gibbons shall sort them out, don't worry. I've been to many jobs like this, she says. I know what's going on here. Follow me. An assault at Rubovich Casino. Oh. A fight. A fight. Let's see if we can get there in time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go, boys and girls. A man who lost a large amount of money has attacked a female dealer. Not on Purdy's watch. Prado, this is your last job with Purdy. Make sure you learn from the master. Right, who else is going to come? Dumb and Dumber, get your backsides in the van. We'll teach you a trick or two too. Come on, we're off.
1112.
Look at that. Told you, don't mess with Ma'am Gibbons, you know. She was right. I've been in many of these jobs before. She said, trafficking, I know what I'm doing. Don't need backup, don't need assistance. Just get the job done. We like Ma'am Gibbons. We like her very much. She is showing her true colours. Right, come on. Let's see how the fight pans out.
We've got a situation here.
We've got a situation here. Indeed, we do have a situation here. Why are you cheating, bitch? The man in the yellow jacket is pointing a gun right in the girl's face. Casino security are cautiously watching the action from behind the slot machines. Pocket a few chips from the table. I was about to say, thank you. Dude, where did you get that gorgeous jacket? Pocket a few chips or pull out a gun and shoot the man. Unfortunately, we have no choice other than to shoot the man. We're not going to ask him about his jacket. We're not going to pocket chips. I mean, come on. This man is a danger to her, to this poor woman. Crazy man. Just going to have to shoot him dead. The man is squeezing the girl's hand, saying, I know how to put an end to your sleight of hand. Let's see how well you palm cards when you're missing fingers. So we point... Did we shoot him or point the gun at him? Maybe we just threatened him. Maybe we just threatened him. So we could taser him, bet it all on red. Or we can give him a warning. This man is beyond warning shots. Taser, taser!
412A.
There we go. Unfortunately, we would have preferred to have maybe done something with one of the... Maybe hit him with the... You know, do you know the thing that you push the chips with? Your little sticky pushy thing? Yeah, we would have liked to have maybe... Because she's quite inventive, Purdy. You know, she's hit people with books before now. In fact, was it Austin? Who was it? In the end of the last session, an officer went to a fight without Purdy, and despite the fact that she was told to go to a rendezvous point, she went straight to the scene and cocked the job up. Was that Austin? Because at the end of the stream, Purdy was beckoning her to the office whilst Big Book was waiting on the desk. Yeah, it was one of the two, wasn't it? I think it might have been Austin. I think so. But anyway, Purdy's an inventive woman. So I was expecting her to hit the guy with some kind of implement from the casino, but you know what I mean, rip the roulette wheel out and throw it like a frisbee at him or something. But no, just a standard taser shot. Very disappointing, Purdy. You are losing your creativity. Okay, so Prado, we'll have him go back to the A shift now that he has learnt a few tricks. Immigrants in city up by 19%. City Hall should love us now. Yeah, of course they should. Bishop demands name change for Holy House Pizza. Oh, his brother's disappeared. Can I have the day off? Yes. I broke my bathroom mirror. 7 years bad luck. Can I have the day off? Now, I speak from experience here, Percy. But, you know, 7 years bad luck, Friday the 13th, it's all a myth. It's not a real thing. It's It's not real at all. No, just bombs blowing farms up and stuff. It doesn't happen. It's all of hoodoo, you know. Okay, let's go. Me, $1,415. Thank you so much, City Hall. I treasure it. It's pittance, man. Absolute pittance. One more day before we can request stuff. Any more new recruits at the labour market? No. Yeah. We've got until 9 o'clock, I think.
Progress. 1010A in progress.
God, you know.
1010A in progress.
Whoa, just chill out, just chill out, my god, game. What are you doing throwing 3 jobs at us at the first thing in the morning? A young man became outraged when an elderly woman broke in front of him in line. And he struck her with force. A cleaning woman tried to intervene, but she came under blows as well. We ain't having that. No chance. That's a 2-man job. A bomb threat in the park. The corn monument has been strapped with explosive, the clear voice yelled into the phone, and the line went dead. An attempt robbery. Janet Salazar Guerrero startled an intruder who was trying to break into her house. He kept yelling things in a drunken voice. They all sound real. Right. 2 to the assault. Right, we need this. Percy? We need some tough hitters here. We need some big hitters. Song and Gorbachev. Gorbachev, I'm relying on you, you know. Hopefully you're a little bit sober today. The vodka's worn off. Go and teach this man a lesson. Teach this man a lesson, please. Striking elderly people? This is just not on. Right, bomb threat in the park. We've got 2-man job here. Attempted robbery. This could be a false call, this one, you know, but I can't risk it. Mazza. What a name. Hey up, Mazza. Yeah, right, love. Right, we'll take John and Mazza. John and Mazza. And then the bomb threat. We'll just hang fire.
1111D in
Drug
progress.
use. Oh, Jesus. Druggies shooting up in the park. Does need to be dealt with, but we're kind of busy. Got a bomb threat to deal with. I mean, this could also be a false call, but we can't risk it. So the dynamic duo Robbins and Yancey, Petsker, fresh-faced, is going to go as well. Take Truve. What do you reckon? 2 people to a 5-man job? Could be tight.
412A.
Well done. The man was taught a lesson, said Gorbachev. Was taught a lesson. It's funny how the elderly woman he beat up retaliated in such a way as to break the man's nose, bust his lip, and give him 2 black eyes. She did a number on him.
910A complete. 1010A.
Okay, we're gonna have to go with 2 here. They may not even go to this. Oh, they do. Bomb threat was a hoax. And so was the robbery. Oh man. Carjacking. We've got a new case. Beasley. Solve it. A teenager stole an expensive car but lost control and crashed the vehicle. That's an expensive car? Okay.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation.
Drug use in the park. Several overgrown men in dirty clothes are leaning against a monument. It seems they are sedated. Next to them are a few swinges and tourniquets. This is Percy now. This is Percy. Anybody got an extra dose? I mean, look at him, Percy, with his moustache, his hair. They're so out of the face. They'll just see the mass of features. Oh, hey, man, brother. Yeah, you got an extra dose, buddy? Oh. One of the addicts says, hang on a second. Oh, cops! Tries to crawl away. Get down on all fours and try to catch the addict in a fair race. I think Percy's taking the mickey here. I think he's taking the mickey. Oh, look! Look, boys! He's crawling away! Oh my god, how on earth am I going to catch him?
1111 D.
And rather embarrassingly, the man managed to crawl away from him. Okay, Percy. We need a word. We need a word, Percy. In my office now. Holy cow. This is not a game, Percy, we are playing here. This is serious business. You should have grabbed the man when you had a bloody chance. And what's worse is Darnell is learning from you. What is he learning? How to be a clown?
410C in progress. 1310 in
What's
progress.
going on today? Fight in Chinatown. Student reports a serious fight going down on the street outside their dorm. Several people are shooting at each other with machine guns right in the middle of the road. Pedestrians are hiding behind cars and someone is bleeding on the pavement. This has the markings of a mafia war. We shut down the mafia around here. There's no mafia wars in my patch. A massacre. Okay, this is a film set. On fraud in the office, we've received 12 complaints about MoneyGrow, a company which promises reliable investment returns. Once they get the money, they start avoiding all their investors. They become belligerent and urge even their big investors to simply trust them. Okay, this could be real. We'll take 2 officers to this job, I think. We'll take Percy. Get back on that horse, Sonny Jim. Take Darnell again. And take Mazza with you. And deal with this. If this goes wrong, Percy, your job is on the line, trust me. People crawling away from you. What on earth? How embarrassing. Fight in Chinatown. Sending all the big boys. The dynamic duo. Gorbachev and his vodka bottle. And even John is coming for the ride too. In fact, no, we need some leadership here. We need some leadership in case another job comes in. So, off we tootle. Let's go check out this mafia war. There's no mafia war here, telling you. We've shut down the mafia.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hot Spot.
We need extra officers. We don't want to risk it. We don't want to risk it. Send them in.
11 in progress.
Go figure. As soon as we send
Looks
them.
like we have a situation here.
Oh no, Percy, please. Percy, please. See the police! A woman quickly hides a file in a safe and then grabs a stack of papers from the table and waves them in the air, saying, "Our paperwork is in order, officer. Our paper's in order." Percy obviously now overcompensating a little bit for being bollocked and shouted at and screamed at about his lack of professionalism. He thinks, I better do this job with a bit of professionalism, with a bit of effort, a bit of gusto. So he proceeds to take the papers from the woman's hand and he slaps her around the face a couple of times, knocks some sense into her. "I saw where you put the evidence, you stupid woman. Open the safe." That time it worked, thankfully. Don't worry, Percy. No one's going to sue you.
410C.
Festival of Colours. Very good. Right, do we have cops coming back for this job? This is a rape. A trainee photographer became so excited during a nude shoot that he attacked the model and intends to rape her. Holy cow. That's probably a Percy job as well. Oh my god, what is happening here? We are inundated.
511 complete.
We can't get to the rape. The firefight went well. Oh my god. Not dead, please. Oh no. Oh. So I got farm illegal sales on the farm. What? Look at this! A whole kit and caboodle here. A truck and a few cars are parked up near the farm. 10 people surrounding it, arguing. Oh hell. Oh hell, that's bad. During a bodybuilding show, a small group of girls burst into the room and said, did something that threatens the very lives of the participants. What? Come on, a small group of girls burst into the room? You know, Percy, go check that out. Percy, group of girls. I don't know what on earth that's all about. I'm not sparing any more officers, Percy, so don't even ask. This requires everyone. Let's get this job done with the utmost professionalism. Come on, boys, we're going in hot. We're going in super hot.
311B in progress.
Massive fight. We may miss this. Men armed with knives and iron bars broke into the club, determined to show those yellow slopes how we fight here in Freeburg. Oh dear. 2 officers would not have been enough to deal with that anyway.
412A complete.
Alright. Of course it was a false call. Unfortunately for Purdy, who ended up flirting with the girls instead.
Officer on scene.
Illegal arms sales.
We have a situation here.
Bloody gunfight in the OK Corral here. Men with automatic weapons have surrounded the farmer's house. He's struggling to put up a fight, but he's just armed with an old gun. From the war, you see, from the old war. Oh, bloody Lancaster repeat. Lancaster, what is it? Oh, Lancaster? It's like an old gun, isn't it? You know, or Winchester rifle. You know, reloading. Go over to the criminals' cars and start shouting and jumping around. This is Robbins and Yancey are leading this assault here. Get close by crawling across the field, ambush and beat the criminals in the truck before they can sound the alarm. Oh no, we're going full Call of Duty style here. Call of Duty. Get down! Come on, into the... in the long grass, sneaking up on their hands and knees. The suspects jump into their car shouting, "Who's gonna stay to watch the stuff?" And then, as we get within striking distance, Robbins gives the order and we burst open fire!
1113.
Bullets flying, the old man is having a bloody heart attack. Oh my god. But thankfully, we solved it all. A few people dead. The old man is now recovering. Ambulance has been called. His palpitations and all that. But job done. It was something out of a bloody Lethal Weapon. Like a movie set. All the excitement. What a day. A couple of frames. Can't get to the fight in Chinatown, unfortunately. More people are going to die.
311B complete.
Don't worry, City Hall. Don't worry. Can I have my pay rise tomorrow? I know a few people have died recently, but, you know, I'm trying my best here. Trying my best. Alright. Looking
Needless to say, I really miss them a lot. I can't wait for the moment when I'll see them again.
Wouldn't you like to see me?
Lana, but we,
Let me guess. You've thought about it, but then you realized this can only bring us more suffering. Besides, it's dangerous given the kind of work we do, and why ruin things when everything is going so well, right?
Well, if you know what I think, then you must be thinking the same thing.
Yeah, Jack. Because it's true. But is it fair?
You know what wouldn't be fair? If your friends caught you in a karaoke bar with an old man.
With an old man?
Maybe you imagine you've been talking to a young Greek god with long golden hair, but I'm a 60-year-old man, Lana.
Listen to me, Jack. Ever since high school, I've been surrounded by old men. At university, half my classmates were old men. They might have been 18 years old, but they were already half in the grave. No goals, no ideas, just endless burned-out looks on their faces, exhausted and empty. At work, even my younger colleagues act like old men. They don't have the stomach for a fight. They're already dreaming of retirement. And then there's you, Jack. The only man for a long time who felt the same age as me. Because you fight. Because there's life inside you.
Lana, damn, it's true. There's life in me yet.
Jack, you're so cocky.
Oh, excuse me, miss. I am the most promising young prosecutor in the country.
You know it's true.
Jack, what are you doing? I don't know if that's going to be a trap or what. I don't know. Or maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's real. The love's blossoming. I don't know. City fountains clean. Middle school heading to National Physics Olympiad. Action thriller Bloody Shirt 3 rakes in cash at box office. Bloody Shirt 3 rakes in cash. Big sale. Can't miss it. Yes, you can. You can miss it. And in fact, you should be moving shifts. I'll have to sort that out. Should be going back to bloody shift A, I think it is. Victor Valdez, what are you doing? Brought dishonour to the badge. About 30 minutes. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. He's brought dishonour to the badge, man. Good old Victor Valdez. Right, police station. Right, we're going to move you down to shift B. Valdez, you flunked your exams. You need your ass kicking. There's only one person for the job. So do a bit of a switcheroo. Valdez is coming down to shift B, whilst Prado is going up to shift A. Right. Let's see. Movers and the shakers sorted out. Let's crack on with the shift. Right, drug use at the suburb. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Look at the job to start the day. What the hell is happening here? Crime on these streets, it's gone bloody rife. An informant gave us an address for one of the biggest drug houses in the city. According to our information, there's about 3 dozen drug addicts, many of them armed. Just past the day, 3 people in there were shot dead and thrown in a corner to rot. Okay, let's do it. Boys and girls, we're a little bit short of officers today, but this requires the full mashings, I'm afraid to say. Hell and high water. If there's any other jobs for the day, we're going to have to leave them be. People shall have to die today, because we don't need the full contingent, do we? Nah, we don't need the full. Don't need the full contingent. We'll have Gibbons, and hoed, and this should be enough. Man Gibbons shall right the ship whilst the other people are away. Bomb threats at the elementary school. Come on, game. It's impossible to do this, isn't it? It's impossible. You can't physically do it. Could be a false call, that. False call. False call. Teachers have just got something a bit nervous. It's a strange van with a whirring sound. And if we go to every little call like that, we'll be very busy people.
Got a situation here.
Drug use in the suburb. Here we go. Big job. Built job. In the shadows and corners, dozens of people lay unconscious and bags and syringes are scattered everywhere. Grab a random addict and give him mouth to mouth. No. Cordon off the building and move the addicts out. Call an ambulance and begin to process the addicts who are still conscious. Yeah. That sounds reasonable. A naked addict with a shotgun. Too much information. Flies out of the bathroom and he starts putting holes in the ceiling. Purdy and crew don't hide. Open fire!
1111 complete.
He became a naked dead addict. Heroin found. Of course. In the drug den. Right. We're coming back. We're coming back. Team is coming in. Reckless endangerment in the zoo. 4 activists from the group Life After Meat, in a show of support for their fellow animals, enter the zoo and use bolt cutters to remove the rocks from the cages. Several wild animals have gotten loose, and some are attacking the zoo's visitors. Okay, let's just be patient. Let's just be patient. Let's just be patient. Right, we're going to have to go to the bomb job. Right, Ma'am Gibbons, if you could just hold the fort temporarily, we will be providing you with assistance. She's not going to go to this, it's far too short. Or hell. Ma'am Gibbons, forward holding point, yeah? Forward holding point. Muslim quarter, armed robbery. We've just got a call from the Halal grocery. 2 armed robbers wearing US president masks just cleaned out the cash box. What's going on in this town? Right. Dumb and Dumber, you look like the perfect people to take care of a wild animal or two. Take Anderson with you, and Austin, you can oversee this situation. Let's round them up in the paddy van. In fact, just the 3 of you. Dumb and Dumber and Anderson. We're a little bit strapped for officers, I'm afraid. Meanwhile, armed robbers or destruction of property. Modern cinema corrupts the youth. Oh, this sounds like a bit of rough and ready. A bit of rough and tumble. We're spreading our forces very thin here. Asano and Austin. Oh my god, bomb threat wasn't real.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Ooh, oh, we're gonna have to send them. We're gonna have to send them here. We can't afford to cut it fine here. Oh. Ooh. This is a job for us. This is a job that will involve some money.
1210 in progress.
Ah, damn and blast. Domestic disturbance. Another big job here. Look at that. The Earth is about to be struck by a giant meteor. You can see how dark it just got outside. There's a meteor blocking out the sun and the storm's falling on my roof. Okay.
450.
Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. Purdy rocks up. You called for assistance for this. I'd have taken care of this single-handedly, you know. Waste my time.
970 complete.
2 officers went to that 4-man job and they just rocked it. There's Asano, the former apprentice that was Asano, doing a very good job. Well done. Well done. Austin, underrated officer. Think she deserves a promotion.
970
Possibly.
in progress.
Domestic disturbance. Armed robbery. Does sound real. That's a false call. Right, let's get this done as quickly as we can. Mr. Boyd! My old rival Jim Gates has returned to the city. The last few years he spent in China setting up his factories there. Now he wants to flood the city with cheap knockoffs, threatening every honest businessman in Freiburg. At present time, he is staying at the True Colour Hotel and plans to buy a house outside the city. I want you to show him the true terror capable of law enforcement agencies. He's to understand that he's not welcome here in Freiburg. See, this feels like underhanded jobs, really. I mean, it's not really been our style, has it? I mean, we've already helped this man twice. But the first 2 times, it did involve crime. Because he was, yeah, he's knocking down the park. It's not, that's out of our remit, you know? We can't get involved in political matters and council matters, whatever. And they were getting, you know, it was to provide assistance in terms of preventing crime. This, however, is... this is intimidating people. And as much as we do want the money, I don't think I want to get involved in terrorising a rival to this man. No. No, that's not what we do around here. Yeah, we'll provide assistance if you need, you know, officers to prevent, you know, your builders being attacked as you lop down the park. But this is a step too far. This is a step too far. Screw the money. No, principles. Principles.
11
Oh, what's happening now? Drug possession in Chinatown. The former chef of a restaurant says that the kitchen is used to sort and cut heroin. Heroin, or is it a bit too much salt? My friend has an overdose from the garbage. Who knows?
310 complete.
A hailstorm. Oh dear. Who calls the police for a hailstorm? Right, armed robbery. I'm going to see if they can do it again. Asano and Austin? I just want to see if it was a fluke or not. Off you go. No backup, no messing. In and out. Do it again. And I will be truly impressed. Mass riot. Oh yeah, mass riot indeed. We need to spread our forces a bit thin here. This could be 50-50. I'm going to prioritise a mass riot. Noise complaint in the cemetery. Wheezing, moaning, rustling, as if someone was trying to climb up out of the ground. What? That's definitely a false call. Local fans have brought up all the bananas at the grocery stores, preparing to taunt the visiting rival football team, which consists of almost entirely of dark-skinned men. Really? Racists, you say? Well, we're going to deal with these racists. Prado, you're going to fly solo. Take Anderson. Take Hode. Take Obi. We'll show these racists indeed. Take the SWAT team. Take the paddy wagon. Now's your chance to shine. Don't dare call for assistance, yeah? Get my drift? Good night, Chris.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
They doubt themselves this time. They doubt themselves. It's a shame. But we must assist. Ma'am Gibbons, go assess the situation. Right, we're going to have to take Purdy, Scanlon, Revek and the SWAT team here. A bit understaffed, but hey ho, it is Purdy. Oh, this is going to be tough. Oh, Purdy, do us proud. Don't ask for backup here, Purdy, please. We can't spare it. We will be in a very tough situation. Noise complaint again.
Officer on scene.
Drug possession at Chinatown. The restaurant is crowded with waiters moving smoothly between tables. Nothing suspicious. Is this... Who's gone to this job? Drug possession at Chinatown. Can't remember. Back door. Is this Purdy's job? Is this Purdy's job? Oh. One of the waiters noticed the police and shouts in a strange language. The diners jump up and run towards the door. Run to the kitchen. Arrest the waiter. Detain the guards and question them. Nah. The waiter's obviously the lookout. Forget that. He's small fry. Purdy wants the big guns. And they're in the kitchen. In the kitchen, two tough-looking men with machine guns open fire. Grenades in! Throw in the grenades!
11-11 completion.
Look at that. Who needs 6 officers when you've got Purdy and the SWAT team there? And, you know, Dumb and Dumber to boot. Goodness me. Talk about a baptism of fire. They've gone from dealing with little girls in closets to an armed siege. Good job. Good job.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Ooh. Now this is, you know, Prado, who always calls for assistance. But I mean, this does look a little bit. It is down as a mass riot at the football stadium. Racists. We send our black officers, which incites them even further, and all hell breaks loose. We tell Prado, there's nobody to assist. Everybody's tied up. There's no officer spare. Oh dear. Pissy Pants Prado says, pull it. We're pulling it. We're pulling it. I ain't going in without backup. I ain't going. Didn't Purdy teach you anything, man? What's wrong with you? No. Too many.
215 complete.
Oh, hellfire. Thankfully nobody was killed. Right, that's a false call. We hope. Right, Gibbons assesses the situation and, yes, indeed, directs the officers as needs to be directed and catches the criminal in good fashion. That was indeed a false call. Disorderly conduct? Unicorns of Arcadia can't go to it. We're buggered.
213 complete.
Not a good day today. Thankfully though, they're just escaping. Nobody's getting killed. jolly good. I'm bloody starving. Haven't eaten since 2 o'clock. Right, I think that's the day done. I should bloody hope so. It was catastrophic almost. But at least the cops are alive. That's the main thing. Could do with some newbies. Could do with some new officers. Okay, Rogers is responsible for Freeburg PD breakdown. Not looking good, that, is it? Thief crushes ancient statue at museum. I will bring order to the police station, says Mayor Rogers. Yeah, we'll see about that, pal. We'll see about that. Okay, Shift A has their cautious officer back. Good riddance, says Purdy. The man's a liability. He's not listened to a word I've said. The first off on his own. Calls for backup straight away. And then retreats. Utter embarrassment. Oh, oh, oh! Well done, Spain. Well done, Fitzsimmons. Well done, Guerin.
A in progress.
Hallie Orion. Look at this guy. Right. Officer Underwood. Shift A. Hallie. Shift B. Right, we're at full capacity now. Or soon to be at full capacity. Right, so we've got a decent sized shift today. Should be okay. Let's have a look at the investigations. They're back on the job. Vehicular accident. An apparently intoxicated driver flew into the oncoming lane and crashed into a van, which then crashed into 5 others. The drivers of the vehicles escaped with their lives, but jumped out of their cars and began to argue. And now we have a conflict. Right, well, we can't have this going on in the street. So we'll take 4 cops to this one. Yancey, he always gets involved when vehicles are out. And Prado, back in charge again of his own team after the Purdy incident. He's eager to turn up to this job, to oversee the situation. People are rolling their eyes. Oh, hellfire, what is he going to do, seriously? We'll take a little fresh-faced Petska as well. And we'll take the newly promoted Fitzsimmons after her training and see how they get on. Suspicious individual in a house. Could be a bomb threat. Right, well, could be. Might not be. John, Percy, check it out. Taking Percy to a potential bomb situation might not have been the wisest choice. Ooh, good start to Prado's new regime. Very good.
910A in progress. 412A in progress.
What the hell, man? The police approached the suspect's front door. Suspicious individual. So this is John and Purdy, I think. John and Percy. Delivery! A man in a chemical protection suit, seeing the police, rushes to a bedside table and searches frantically for something. Let's search the room for clues whilst he arms himself, shall we? Perhaps not. throw him into the centre of the room and pin his arms, or point the gun at him in order to, we don't want to get too close. No, we don't know what's in that drawer. Just give him... Don't move, buddy. Don't give me an excuse to use this.
1210 complete.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You just had a few test tubes in there. Not a gun or anything. Thankfully we caught him before he did any serious damage. Suspicious individual. Suspicious white van parked near to the school for several days. Sure it's not the ice cream van? Truve, Darnell and Mazza. Check it out. Five teenagers asked a man for cigarettes, but he said they were too young. The kids jumped him, knocked him to the ground and started kicking him with full force. So, really? Okay, so Sherry Miller has a ring that the thief has tried to take from her with a sleight of hand, but she immediately felt something was wrong and put the criminal in an excruciating Japanese finger hold. The son of a bitch is unconscious. You can come and arrest him now. Oh, really? Whoa. Okay, Song, Gorbachev, teach these kids a lesson. Right, Pet Skirt, Fitzsimmons, even you can't screw this job up. The man's unconscious. Go bring him in. And an assault on the farm. Some workers were squabbling during their lunch break, discussing yesterday's football game, when one of them became irate and tried to dive over the others with a tractor. To drive over the others with a tractor. Jesus. Prado, Robbins, Yancey. Go take that madman down. That tractor driving madman.
1210 complete. 311B in progress.
False call.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
Okay, so this is Song and Gorbachev, who likes a bit of rough and tumble. The teens continue to beat an old man and ignore the police car. The nerve! So let's go for the two ringleaders. When the teenage thugs see the police, they start running off. Yeah. Fire in the air. That'll get them. That'll stop them in the tracks. Don't force my gun to trade itself right between your eyes.
412A.
Little urchins. Look, we didn't shoot them dead. It is chicken. 1.5 chicken breast fillets with ricotta and spinach, I think. It's spinach and ricotta? Like a spinach and ricotta crumb. With some buttered potatoes and some veg.
412A. 215 in progress.
Well, Prado's on a roll. He's doing a very good job. Massive fight in the fountains. Some big men wearing striped shirts walked into the fountain and started trying to drown each other. Okay, let's go check it out. It might be false call, but we can't tell. An unlawful assembly at the theatre. Hard-boiled women too. Really? We'll deal with these protesters, not a problem. In a minute.
In progress. 1010A in progress.
Who's this? Okay, what the hell is this? What the hell is this all about? I don't recognise the name. Marguerite Barton. No. Yeah, I'm sure the general populace will believe that I mixed up with aliens from the planet Nibiru, love.
311 complete.
Going to find her and take her to the nut house. Harmless Russian immigrants frolicking in the fountain. Right. Okay, so we've got a rape that sounds real. City Hall can go swivel. Right, okay, so let's go take down these angry women that are protesting about hard-boiled women. We'll send a couple of our lady officers just to do a, just to kind of placate. We'll take a little fresh-faced Petka. And in case things get violent, we'll have the good old Gorbachev and song on the case as well. Meanwhile, there's also a rape. A mansion owned by Saudi Prince Malik Kefaya. This sounds like a job for Prado. Robbins, Yancey, and Percy.
910C in progress.
We shall abandon City Hall and hope it gets blown up. No, I'm just joking. It would be harsh to have innocents blown up as well as that damn mayor. But if you want to go nab him yourself, one-on-one, feel free. So the old assembly is getting a bit violent, but we can't have women throwing stones, I'm afraid. Can't have that happening. Lock her up. Who does she think she is?
.510 in progress.
Armed robbery. Sounds serious. A man has been shot in the leg. We're on it. We're on it.
611 1010A.
Prado. Look at that. 3 in a row. No questions, no qualms, no calls for backup. Is it because he's going with Robbins and Yancey, who are taking care of business, and he's just stepping back at a distance? Or has he actually learned something? Has he actually learned something from Purdy? It was a false call in the City Hall. We were banking on that. Oh, we just made multiple shots fired, multiple shots fired. We just literally made that by the skin of our teeth. Right, off you go. Shots fired indeed.
trying to raise 10-1.
Ooh, backup requested. Dynamic duo on the way. That leaves Prado and Percy left behind. I mean, God help us if another call comes in with those two left. What on earth? Thank the heavens the day's finished. Could you imagine? Prado and Percy rocking up to a job like chalk and
Got a
cheese.
situation here.
Shooting at the Masquerade Club. All the employees and visitors are wearing masks and costumes. People are dancing quietly outside. But there's sound of claps coming from further inside. Yeah. Let's go deeper into the mire. No, let's just get a better view first. A bit of shimmy up a drain pipe or something. Have a quick... What's going on in here? The music stops and a shot rings out. The dancers start to stampede. A guy in a hockey mask flashes a gun and pushes over a girl in the squirrel suit. Chase him, help the girl up, or shoot the man. Tough call. I don't fancy chasing a man with a gun. Similarly, I don't fancy shooting a man in the middle of a club. Let's help the girl up. The guy in the hockey mask runs into the street, gets into his car, and continues shooting at the police. Now the collateral. Now the collateral. Hang on. No, we don't want this happening. Thank you. Shut up. Okay, that'll do. Just literally change tracks there, you see. Okay, so now that he's out of the club, or away from civilians, now we're going to open fire on him. Forget his tyres.
510 complete.
Very good. Very good indeed. No civilians were harmed. The man was taken down. He was dead. Fender caught. Yes, if you want to call it that. Fender is now a colander.
910 complete.
Well done. That, my friends, is not a bad day in the office, I would say. Day 92. What happened to her? She got hit by a bus on the way into work or something. Goodness me. Yes, you can go home, love. You look a mess. No, you can't go home, though. And no, you can't go home. Ooh. It's promotion time. Any candidates, do we think? I was thinking Austin myself. I mean, it's one of the two. They've both done very well last shift. A couple of them jobs went really well. Asano's had her promotion, but she hasn't been promoted. She got her stripe from her education, so she hasn't been physically promoted. But Austin has been with us from the start. She's gone about her business. She's unrecognised. I think it's about time we give her some recognition. So we're going to give her a stripe. Definitely. She's one of the old schoolers, man. She's got to have some recognition. She can't be walking around with no stripes like some of these lesser beings. No. Mission from God. Mr. Boyd, I don't know if you come to Mass. No. But if you do, you may know that our most enlightened and progressive parishioners donate absurd sums of money to curry the favour of God's blessed powder. Truly, this powder is manna from the heavens, which clears the mind in preparation for the coming of the Antichrist. Unfortunately, some of our flock have been turned from the house of the Lord, for outside, the enemies of Jesus sell them fake satanic powder, and they're undercutting our God-blessed prices. It would be a great thing if you were to get rid of them as our Lord Jesus drove the merchants from the house of God. We're dealing with drug dealers. I mean, they're probably drug dealing too, but one step at a time. We're going to send our lowest rank officers to this, but it needs to be sorted. And hey, we may even get a bit of the old donation pot, you know?
110A is crossing.
Vehicular accident. Got 20 seconds. We'll just hang fire. How busy is it? A drunk driver drove his van into a bus stop, knocking over several people. And now he's trying to... He's a drunk man. He's a drunk man.
911 in progress.
Theft, two-man job. Like clockwork, once a month, someone comes by to cut up my gorgeous lawn and cart it off. Really? Who's gonna nick your grass? Who's gonna nick your bloody grass? Seriously. Right, Asano and Austin. Crack on. Newly promoted. Always been a good un. You're capable of doing these type of jobs on your own. Mr. Boyd, I see you do not wish to delay the arrival of the Antichrist any more than I do. After all, he cannot be arrested or put in jail. Henceforth, any of our church services are available to you at reduced rates. Also, please accept from me, the Bishop of Freiburg, this sum of money as a personal gift. 20 grand? $75. Are you serious? Bless the police station. Forgiveness of sins. Police eulogy. Police funeral by phone. Police funeral. Deliver a eulogy for fallen employees. A prayer for my family. Touch relics. Or a sermon. Get out of town. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What a crock. $75. It's got to be more. They're drug dealers. There's got to be more in their little pot than that. City Hall. The Market District is seeing increased cases of pickpocketing, and the media are up in arms. Send 2 cops to increase police presence. Gibbons and Anderson, off you go. City Hall demand it. That's a false call.
110A complete.
Can rely on those two. Look at that. What's a two female officer duo? What, Cagney, is it Cagney and Lacey? Were they two females? Cagney and Lacey? Good old Cagney and Lacey in action.
911. 311 in progress.
Somebody just cutting his lawn. He should be grateful, not ringing the damn police. A massive fight.
110A in progress.
Okay, we've got a situation here, folks. We have a professional boxer, Joshua Drake, pummeling people. Professional boxer, is it? How interesting. How very interesting indeed. We'll send Spain for assistance, and we'll go for one more. We'll take the paddy wagon. Take one more with us. Hode. Right. Let's go deal with this clown, shall we? Professional boxer. Oh God! Remember, a bit of anthrax in an envelope. Could be real, that actually. Right. This needs sorting. Gonna need full contingent, really. That could be a false call. It'll be something or nothing. It'll be something or nothing. Practical joke.
I was trying to raise 10-1, started top spot.
Oh no. No, no. Oh no, don't do this to me now, please. Oh. Oh my God, seriously. We're 4 officers down. We have the paddy wagon. Oh, this is going to be so bad. If she dies, I'm telling you, I'm going to be so unhappy. This is actually, I'm not so torn about this as a previous decision. That was a slam dunk retreat. But this is close. This is close. And this is Purdy. Is she going to retreat from a professional boxer? Is she hell as like? Is she hell as like? She ain't the one called for backup. It's these two clowns. Oh, professional boxer, we need more, we need more. We don't need flipping more, says Purdy. Do you know who I am? Professional boxer, my foot. Deal with him.
311, 10, 11, 8.
Yes! Professional boxer, my foot, she says. Boom, boom. The 1-2 combination. The man goes down. You need to get yourself back to the gym, pal. A bit slow off the mark. Whew. Oh, God, Purdy, you've given us a fright today, I tell you. Give us a fright. She's like, give you a fright? What do you mean, give you a fright? What's wrong with you people? Do you know who I am? Have faith. If it involves fisticuffs, she's A-okay. It's when it involves guns that we're going to panic, because she's not really a marksman, you know? Two men are pulling a woman with a bloody head out of the Cadillac. The crowd isn't letting them get her to hospital. Some are yelling at the cops. Have failed her. We'll deal with this by law of the streets. Nah. We'll deal with it the law of the law, yeah? The crowd start throwing bottles and stones. Yeah, we'll do this proper style. Get the riot shields out. Running line form. Running line form with a little shield. Unit advance. Some are advanced now. We've jab them with shield. Yeah, go. Push back. Come on.
110, 8.
And we eventually wear them down. Good old proper police tactics there. Running lines. Homicide at Eddie's Burger Joint. Man wearing a night costume and carrying a huge sword. Entered the cafe, placed an order, and sat silent in the corner for a couple of hours. Wow. We can't go to that, unfortunately. A bit busy.
410 complete.
Death with a medieval sword. What a way to go. Purdy doesn't care. She's just come back from beating a boxer to death almost. A professional boxer, no less. Right, a theft from the farm. Some people are trying to steal his harvest. Okay. And here there is a huge clown running around the mall. Okay, that's a false call. Right, here we go. Theft. Purdy's got no interest in this. We'll take Dumb and Dumber to start with. And a couple of the newbies. Obi. Gwerin. Enjoy yourselves.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
Interrogate the calves. Search the area.
911.
Good. And root them out. Oh, ooh. While the legendary singer Gennaro Crespo was giving a performance, someone threw a large ear of corn at the musician and smashed his head. Despite a bit of blood, Mr. Crespo showed no concern and just laughed it off and got ready to continue. Nevertheless, the concert organisers were furious and demanded that everyone turn in their cameras. We can't let the audience leave until the offender has been detained. Mostly it's going to be crowd control. There's only one perpetrator. We have barely enough officers. Right. We'll do what we can. Backup should arrive. if we need it. Can't see Purdy calling for backup very often, especially with just a bit of crowd control. Easy peasy. Purdy style. The latest I was ever on shift. Bear with me, I will answer that very quickly. Or very shortly, rather. Oh dear me. Thirsty man, thirsty. So I started the shift. I started a night shift. At 9, I think when did we start the night shift? I came in early. I think I might have started the night shift around about 7 PM. It was in my training actually. And we didn't end up going home until 10 o'clock the next day. It was a rather long shift. One shift we started at 3 in the afternoon. And we were due to go home at 11. At 11:15 ended up locking up a shoplifter and didn't get home until about 6:30 in the morning. So that was another one. That was a long shift. That was a 15-hour shift, 15.5-hour shift. So I think that's round about the longest I've done, about 15-hour shift. Oh.
215 in progress.
A mass riot, literally, as we start the day, right out of the blocks. Alright. Yeah, full team job, here we go. No messing around here, is there?
In progress.
Okie dokie, so we've got a rape in a toilet. Mass riot, dealt with. No need for melodrama. That's the 4th job in a row that Prado hasn't even said, hasn't even shouted up. Hasn't even give us cause for question. He just cracked on. That's what we like, you see. That's what we like. So here we go. Inside a booth in the ladies' public toilet, a woman was overheard holding a man against his will and attempting to blackmail him into having sex. Well, I was not expecting that. Percy? Petska? Go sort that out, please. Yeah, training definitely paid off. Atticus Core. I have the misfortune of having a family. My only daughter is marrying a complete idiot. She's requiring that the wedding take place on the roof of my skyscraper and as soon as possible. But I want to protect my daughter from making the biggest mistake of her life. So I've organised a grand wedding and reception. And I ask that you arrest the groom at the altar on some monstrous charges. Like child pornography, for example. Better for my daughter to survive that horrible moment of shame in front of 100 people than live in shame every day for the rest of... No, thank you. Can't do that. Can't do this. You mistake me for somebody else, Atticus. You really do. You really think you have a hold over me like Christopher Sands did? No.
910B in progress.
Not a chance, buddy. Oh, role-playing sex games. Percy had a right laugh.
710A in progress.
Robbery at a boutique. Boutique La Chic. Two women tried to quietly pocket some expensive jewellery at the boutique, but the guards saw everything, stopped them and demanded they turn out their pockets. One of the women then pulled a gun out from her purse. Did she now? Did she now? Okay. Let's test Prado again here. This is like the big three. The three amigos. Every time they go, not even a sniff, not even a peep. Jobs just get done. It's definitely not Prado's influence. Yeah, he's just tagging along, I'm telling you. He's just tagging along and taking the credit.
1210 in progress.
Hostage situation at the registry office. Armed man wearing a frock coat burst into the office, dragging a young girl in a white dress behind him, and demanded that the staff immediately arrange their marriage. Oh hell, really? Okay. Where's Gorbachev today? Oh, has he got the day off today, old Gorbachev? Where's Gorbachev? He must have the... He must be... Was that him who had the day off today? Must be. Must be. Okay. He's lost his partner in crime, bless him. Where's my partner in crime? You'll have to go with... let's take Fitzsimmons and... yeah, let's take Mazza. And the SWAT team. Backup required, backup required. Oh, he's back to his old tricks now, isn't he? Back to his old tricks. He's gone 4. Couldn't have made it 5, could he? Couldn't have made it 5. Dear me. Prado, get a grip.
910B complete.
Look, see? Not a problem. Robbins and Yancey were rolling their eyes. Chief, we didn't ask for the backup. It was him. He's resorting back to his old ways again. He's fading into his old ways. He can't keep up the charade, trying to play it cool. Struggles, you see. Suspicious individual. That's a false call.
Looks like we have a situation
Hostage
here.
situation. Uh-oh, stand by. Stand by. The man grips the girl's arm tightly and aims his shotgun at the registry office employee. She says, "I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride." Kiss her, you fool! Yeah, stun him. Stun him with the nightstick. Club him over the back of the head. In sickness and in health. But mainly sickness.
710A.
Well done. Okay, let's have a look at these ones. That's a suspicious man. That's a false call. Mass riot. Fans have gathered. Guards were severely beaten. Cancelled the tour, you see. Cancelled the tour. Dearie me. And smuggling. Oh, 2 massive jobs.
1510 in progress.
And a smaller job. What do we do with this one? We are in a sticky situation, boys and girls.
1210 complete.
Right. Smugglers. Oh, hellfire. Hellfire, how do we do this? Mass riots. Holy cow. Gonna have to let the other job go. Indeed, that was a false call. He's just selling cigarettes. It's hardly worth getting your knickers in a twist over, is it?
There's 1011 in progress.
It is a crime, but nobody's going to die, surely. Yeah, just selling illegal ciggies. Terrorism that requires the whole damn shebang's here. 2 bearded men came to the train station and began to pray, and then went to a different corner of the depot and took off their jackets, wearing suicide vests. Holy cow. Sorry, we're too busy.
Looks like we have a
Too busy.
situation here.
Call the FBI. 4 large men in black suits are loading boxes into a van. There's 3 more armed guards. Yeah. You're surrounded! The men with machine guns are firing. Open fire, they do. Holy... Ooh. One of them pulls out a grenade launcher. Okay. Yeah, somebody's upped the... someone's upped the ante here. Stun grenades or ram them. Ramming speed! Might take a bit too long. Stun grenades? Oh hell. Prado, what do we do? What do we do, Prado? There's no time to dither now. Fight fire with fire. Grenades. Grenades going in!
1110 complete.
Whew. Jesus. We may get back for the terrorism job. Oh, everybody's... Oh. What? 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 My finest officers, well, some of them, and a paddy wagon was not enough to deal with this situation? Holy cow. Oh, hellfire. What the hell? Paddy wagon is just like a big van to carry prisoners. Prisoner transport van. Wow, well that ended badly, that shift, didn't it? Doodly doodly doo. Day 94. Grandmaster Alan Bourne plays 20 simultaneous games of chess in the park. Probably chess, must be chess. This must be like 1 now. Yeah, 1. Most calls are false alarms. Mayor Rogers once again unhappy with the police. You again? Yeah, go home, love. My dog died. No, you can't go home, sorry. Right then, my darling dear. 2 days in a row you don't want to come to work. We don't have that caper going on in my watch. Fire her ass. Stupid cow. Take liberties, man.
10:10 a.m.
Can't afford this. Okay, bomb threat. A bearded man wearing a hood rode a bike to the office building, looked around nervously and walked into the foyer. He quietly placed a black bag behind a pillar and then disappeared. Does sound a bit suspicious. Send in Dumb and Dumber. Along with Obi and Valdez. What's the worst that could happen? His doggy died. I know your doggy died, but you know what? Sorry. Your doggy's died. Shed a tear and come to work.
in progress.
Assault with a deadly weapon.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
Okay, Dumb and Dumber are on the scene. There's a black bag. Kick the package. Evacuate the building. Or don't touch. I mean, even Dumb and Dumber have listened to the training. Don't touch. Evacuation, evacuation. Evacuation, come on, evacuation. Inside the package, some mechanism spins and it starts to hum and vibrate. Yeah, stay back. Cordon. Big cordon round. Call the bomb squad. The whole lot. Call everybody. We have a report on the radio that the suspect was spotted in the crowd outside. He was smiling, watching the scene, and he holds something like a remote control. Yeah. Now it's time to strike. Move behind him, threaten him with a pistol, and take the remote.
10:10
Whoa, close call. Well, very efficient job, people. Very efficient, and it was indeed explosives. Very well done. You got the people out, evacuation. You got the cordon done, right distance away. You know, you thought of every by the book, textbook stuff, textbook. Textbook stuff. Thunder and lightning. Assault with a deadly weapon. The reinsurance group of Freiburg reports that several armed men have stormed into their offices and started attacking their employees. One of the men pulled out a gun and told a young employee that he'd kill her unless she returned all his money immediately. Another employee called the police and says the attackers are drunk and can barely stay on their feet. Right then. I mean, they are armed, but this requires some stern action. Purdy's going to leave the office with Spain, and Hode and Anderson and Guerin.
12:10 in progress.
Suspicious individual at the kindergarten. Rubbing against the fence, staring at children. Oh hell, that doesn't sound good. We will go to that, just in case. We'll send Dumb and Dumber. case. Sounds like a job for Moley. Missing person. Ah, well done. No need to bother me. Purdy had it all under control. Right, we've got 9 frames for attempted carjacking. Do we have enough? Very expensive car, remember? We have enough. Good night, Claire. Okay, so we have enough. Let's have a look what's happened then. I saw a muddy young fella wearing a hood. Whirling through the alley near the Fur stop. Then I got distracted. I get like that sometimes. I remember I heard some rumbling and hissing like cars running into each other. Victim of the theft. I parked my car near the Fur shop and a boy in a hood popped through the gate. So she pulls up, gets out, boy in a hood popped through the gate, grabbed my bag from my shoulder and disappeared. Grabs the bag, disappears. I hurried to try to phone or call the police, and the damn pest must have been hiding nearby. As soon as I stepped away from the car, he dashed inside and was off like a bull. Enters the car, drives away and crashes. Woohoo! High school senior. Okay, the main cops that were at home today. We'll see how we get on during the rest of the shift. But we've got Purdy. She'll take care of things.
1210 complete.
False call, false call.
16 in progress.
Unlawful assembly. A group of drunken workers gathered at the factory entrance to protest cuts in their shift hours and other privileges. Management at the bread baking plant has ignored their concerns and are calling in the police to disperse their disgruntled employees. Right, well, we'll disperse them. Asano, Austin, Gibbons. I think 2 more should be sufficient. Valdez, get yourself motivated, mate. Right, off you tootle. It's a high school senior. Purdy can't take down a high school senior with the assistance of the SWAT team. Well then, there's something horribly wrong. She's taking down a bloody professional boxer, for God's sake. She's taking down people with books. Well done, Gibbons. Efficient as always.
510 in progress.
Big job, big job. Oh hell. Shooting in a small restaurant. Oh hell. Oh, it's the wrong place as well. What a waste of our time. Right. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Dumb and Dumber. We've got no assistance though.
910B in progress.
Robbery. Holy cow. We are literally snowed under at the minute. What a way to end the shift. Oh my god, this is a blood... It sounds like a bloodbath, this one. It sounds like an absolute bloodbath. We're gonna have to take the whole damn lot. We're gonna have to. We can't risk... We cannot risk it. The robbery's gonna have to hang fire. Attempt murder. Holy hell. A biker crashed into a truck. They're getting ready for a lynching.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
You've got enough there, trust me.
1113.
Dumb and dumber, you gotta trust in you. Believe in yourself. Gotta believe.
We've got a situation here.
Uh-oh, so this is the bloodbath here. Most people involved in the firefight have been killed or seriously injured. There's not many people left. 2 men continue to shoot. Yeah, we'll take care of the suspects in front of us first.
510 complete.
We get there, it's a trail of bodies all over, it's a horrific scene. But yeah, there wasn't much left to deal with. It's like, oh, we've brought the whole crew. Everybody's already dead. Clean up on aisle 5. Robbery, we can't go.
910B complete.
Oh, it's a false call. Oh, hellfire. Thank the heavens. We can't go to this though either. Attempt murder. Attempt murder.
410A complete.
This is only just one job, not 2. Oh. Dear, dear, dear. I tell you, it's tough.
Who's there?
Bloody hell, Jack, calm
Show
yourself.
yourself or I'll start popping off.
Give me a
Mr.
try.
Boyd, it's me, Mr. Fry.
I don't know any Mr. Fry, and if I did, I wouldn't want him coming around in the middle of the night.
Mr. Boyd, I'm a private detective. I was looking for your wife, Laura.
Right, my wife Laura. I'm looking for my wife Laura. Laura Markham Boyd. Right.
Whew.
You want to throw on a robe, Mr. Boyd?
I'm not cold. So, Laura, what have you learned?
I know where she lives, who she's with. I know what her plans are. To tell the truth, I learned even more than I expected, but I can't tell you anything.
I'll keep a hold of this thing just in case. So, what were you saying?
I said I can't share this information with you, Mr. Boyd. You see, Laura... Well, let's say... Your beloved Laura is with a very wealthy man. I consider myself a good investigator, but he figured out pretty quick that I was onto him. We talked. All 3 of us. Me, him, Laura. And, well, we agreed that I'd stop bothering them. And in return, I'm getting a very good position in the company he owns. Mr... Oh, I almost gave the name away.
You do realize I could shoot you right here.
Well, that would hardly be fair, Mr. Boyd. I might not have come here, you know. But I decided to come clean with you. Look you in the eye. I don't want you blaming Emma. She really wanted to help you. Plus, Mr. Boyd, I like you. You're a good chief of police, and I feel bad for you. So, I talked to Laura, and she'll call you when she's ready. You just need to wait a little longer, and, well, I'm not taking a penny from you for my services.
Oh, wow.
Get out.
Get out.
Leave the beer.
And leave
I
it.
already drank half of it.
Don't worry, I'm not squeamish. Hey, Fry, take off your shoes.
What?
I'm sorry?
Take off your shoes. Leave them at the door and get out.
But why?
Because when I asked you to leave the beer, it seemed like you didn't really mind. And I want you to mind.
What crappy shoes?
And the socks.
And your coat,
Fine.
your trousers.
Good night.
You can keep your underwear on. Oh dear. Yeah, we're right down the pan with City Hall. Ooh, Gennaro Crespo presents Ring to Admirer. Big sale, can't miss it. Yes you can, because you're working, Sonny Jim. Right, we've got a full squad today. Let's see if we can handle everything that's thrown at us. Right, ooh. Jack, a new bar opened in the city, and its owner promised to pour free drinks for all the cops and firefighters. What? What? What does that mean? Does that mean that everyone's going to be ended up coming to work drunk tomorrow? Best officer, Purdy. Too right. Too right. Days left 85. Right, let's go. Robbins and Yancey. And the SWAT team. Let's go nab ourselves a carjacker. Right, suicide threat at the high school. Not much time to respond. Only requires 2 people. A chemistry teacher. He's called us about one of his graduate students. He's something about his sexual orientation, and he's been harassed by his classmates. He's a broken man. Who would be primed and ready to talk this man down from the roof? I'll go for Darnell and Underwood. Yeah. Gives a bit of experience in the old communications, you know? Give a bit of communication practice.
in progress.
And robbery at the Modern Art Museum. Well done, team, well done. Another man brought to justice. Gallery of Modern Art. Oh, big job, big job, big job. During the premiere of an animalism exhibit, masked gunmen burst into the gallery, killed 2 guards, and started bagging the paintings, some of which are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay. You have no SWAT team, unfortunately.
411 complete.
Prado, buddy old pal, it's all going to be down to you, my friend, with no SWAT team. I'm taking everybody because we've got no SWAT. Well done. Well done, you two. Masters of the old tactical communications.
910B in progress.
Robbery at the LifeWire store. Should be getting 4 cops back. May need them for some reinforcements, though. You never know.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant. Hot spot.
Dynamic duo going on hot. A robbery? Could be a false call. It's just an alarm. Somebody could have tripped the wire. We're going to risk it. It's not real. It's a false call. It's a false call. Oh, it was real. It was real. It was real. We only had 2 officers, it would have been tight anyway, but it was real. When people press the panic alarms, it should really go to them. I was taking a risk. I should hope so. Look how many people went to it, man. Bloody hell. Is that Prado's fault again? Assistance, please. Assistance, please. Did he really need it? We'll never know. Unlawful assembly at the slaughterhouse. Meat is murder! Meat is murder! I'll show you murder, you little urchins. You're just go to a bloody forward holding point. People are coming, man. Come on.
1111, please be in progress.
That's 2 people dead. Oh, thankfully nobody died. It was not murder. No, it was not. Mission from God. Are we interested in doing missions from God? They don't pay well. Lisa Gillen was in a hurry at the dentist and accidentally went into the wrong room. I saw people inside wearing white coats and masks, bottles of pills. I think they might have been drugs. You're a dentist, so of course they wear coats and masks. And there's pills there. It's a dentist. Suspicious equipment. Love? Mr. Boyd, I have decided to build a new church for the glory of our Lord Jesus Christ, and am beset by the greedy paws of his good servants. Just when we were about to start laying the foundation, the developer decided to raise the price of his services, threatening to disrupt our production schedule. His new demands are unchristian and simply extortionist. The Lord wants you to send your employees to talk with this developer and his men. Put a few of them in cement. What? So I can be paid $65 bloody from you? No thanks. Oh hell, it was indeed a false call.
510 in progress.
A shooting in the city centre. Patrol tried to pull over a black Jeep for speeding, but the driver tried to ditch them. Can't be having that. Right, Yancey's usually good with vehicles. Petska, Fitzsimmons, good Truva and good old Mazza. Suspicious individual.
Officer on scene.
The police car catches up with the Jeep. A dark-skinned teenager pops out of a window and starts shooting. Shoot him! Shoot back! More accurate. Boom! We shoot him and the Jeep abruptly turns down an alley, but it can't handle the turn and it flips. Ram the Jeep! Make sure!
510 complete.
Can't take any chances. That's how we do things around here. These hooligans think they own the streets. Well, they're wrong. If you start shooting at cops, you should suffer the consequences and be expected to suffer harshly. Here we go. Mrs. Lombardi looked up out of the window and saw a strange, overgrown man spreading out his hands. The old woman whispered, "I think it's part of some kind of satanic ritual." I don't think it is, love. I don't think it is.
12-10-11 in progress.
It's a scarecrow that one of her neighbours placed on her lawn. That's exactly what it is. It's one of them rare crows. Eros versus Thanatos exhibit. How dare he? Broke it with a hammer, he did. But he's locked in a room. Locked in a room he is. Song, Gorshkov. Take him down. Eros versus Thanatos. I like that exhibit. Give him a kick from me. Did you give him a kick from me? Good. Little vandal. Little rat. Good job. Okay, very good. It got a bit hairy there, but we survived another day. The most important thing is no police officers lost. You know, the occasional civilian. It's unfortunate, but at least it's not the police officers, you know. Oh, I know what I'm going to put on for you guys. I know what I'm going to put on for you guys. We're going to have a change of music, bear with me. For the last 40 minutes of this game, we're going to have a change of music. Do-do-do, la-di-da-di-da. We're going to have some of this. I don't know if it's going to be copyrighted, but hey ho, who cares? We're going to have some Infinity Original Sin 2 soundtrack. I was talking about this yesterday, so it's just sort of reminded me, thought, oh, you know what? Let's get some of that on. Let's relive the memories. Simply divine, I agree. Beautiful. Perfect for doing the church mission. Ooh, Dragon's Lair Club hosting regional martial arts tournament. Wonder if Purdy wants to sign up. She'd win it easily. City officials want to demolish my house. Oh, you can have the day off. Stick it to those officials. We'll give you the day off for that, certainly. Tanner Scott turned out to be a member of a gang known as the Keylesses. He could help you to take down the gang if you make him an informant. Ooh, and how much is the booty for taking this gang down? Would it be more than $24,000? 45! Let's crack on! Interrogate! To the sounds of divinity! He's 15 years old, bless him. When he was 10, Tanner Scott went... It's a bit louder than the music, this, isn't it? Is it too loud? So when he was 10, he fell through some ice, nearly drowned, but was rescued by a policeman. He developed chronic skin problems and increased sensitivity to temperature changes. Torture techniques, bit of temperature change, blow torch his face. That might get him talking. He's from a poor family. His father's rarely at home and he's a trucker. His mother is a clumsy waitress. Is she married to Greenfingers? Struggling to hold down a job, even at the cheap diners she works at. The boy loves cars and dreams of being a Formula 1 driver. Took a job at the car wash to be close to the cooler cars. And he became friends with Nina Ware, a stylish female accountant. He's so attached to her that he even invited her to his school for Professionals Day, but she didn't come. His classmates called him Orphan. He has bad grades, no sports talent, and his parents barely make ends meet. Okay, so he's poor, his parents are poor, his dad's a trucker and never at home, his mother's a clumsy waitress struggling to hold down cheap jobs, he likes Formula 1, he's besotted with Nina who stood him up, a stylish female accountant, and he's got this issue with temperature change. Okay, I got it. He likes to play with cars. My son has a big collection of models, want to see. Doesn't want to play with cars. Wants to feel like a real racer. You'll see me driving Formula 1 on TV one day. Will we? Will we now? Oh, that's an interesting line. Nina Ware's a good way in because he's besotted with her, but also his mother struggling to hold down a job could be an issue. Yeah, you don't want to get her fired again, do you? But he's not got anything to do with getting her fired previously. Don't bother my mom, please! Well, get talking then, Sonny Jim. Found an entry in the school magazine. Looks like Nina Ware was your guest. Well, she wasn't. She didn't turn up. Recommending for Police Academy. We have lots of cool cars here too. Or threaten to throw him in a deep, dark hole. Is he going to be bothered about police cars? But he likes cars, though. You know what? He's only a kid. He's only a kid. I went soft on him there. Went soft. But we're getting another chance. We're getting another chance. I don't understand this, because he would know that she didn't turn up. So why... I don't know why we would say that. Or do we just lose our patience? Spring gun, damn it! I'm gonna put you in a hole and blow torch your face off! No. Nina Ware's gotta be a link. He's besotted with her. Woo! I tell you everything! Good. One time I saw Nina Ware steal a sweet sports car. She promised to teach me everything she knew about jacking cars as soon as I turn 18. Nina Ware? Oh, I see. She's next on the list, is she? Good old Nina Ware. Let's get investigating this cow. Right, I want my best... Well, you'll have to do for now, but we want her taken down. We need these people to... We need this gang taken down swiftly. Oh. Oh. Curses. Oh, it's not on the list yet. A mass riot in an old house. Freiburg's Department of Housing evicted 60 retired construction workers from their homes. Over a decade ago, they received housing on favourable terms for their contribution. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, it's a demonstration. Valdez, yeah, we'll get Valdez in there. We'll get Valdez in there. And a couple of experienced hands as well. Asano and Austin, yeah, that'll do. Get cracking, get cracking. Just get them told. Get them told.
1010A in progress.
Bomb threat in the suburb.
412B in progress.
Oh, only 3 frames required. Wow. Nina Ware is an experienced thief.
We've got a situation here.
Out front, there's a huge crowd of elderly people yelling. One of them with an oxygen mask. Hardly setting the world alight with fear. Yeah. Arrest the ringleader. Tell the rest to disperse. Otherwise, you'll be taking their walking sticks from them.
215 complete.
Dear me. What an embarrassment. Right, we've got a bomb threat. Hello, police! I was taking out the trash and I heard a ticking sound coming from the neighbour's cans. Or, assault with a deadly weapon. During an English literature class, a wild dog ran in and began to snap at the students. The guy from Animal Control design tried to shoot the dog with a real gun. The dog lunged and the man shot a schoolgirl instead. The teacher attacked the shooter, and then everything has just gone to rack and ruin. It's gone into the basement. Holy hell. Right, we don't need Purdy for this, but we'll have Gibbons. We'll have Gibbons, and she's going to take Austin with her. She's going to take Anderson. She's going to take Hode. Come on. Let's get this sorted. Silly man. Trying to show off to kids. What the hell is wrong with him? This is obviously an alarm clock in the bin. Man threw his alarm clock away.
1010A.
Oh, it's a cuckoo clock, sorry. What a lovely piece, said the woman. I'm taking this inside with me.
416 in progress.
Animal abuse. Animal rights activist Betty Medina said that the local kennel for stray animals is run by a group of sadists who mock the beasts, maim and even kill them. Oh, we're not having that going on. Nobody mistreats animals in my presence, says Purdy. Oh, hell no. Spain? Come on. Give these crooks a taste of their own medicine, the poor defenceless creatures. Assault with a deadly weapon. So here he is, in the basement, a man sitting, hugging his knees, whimpering, mumbling under his breath, oh my god, what have I done, what have I done? It's alright, it's alright. Gibbons is under control here, Gibbons has got the control here. This man is obviously in a state of shock. There's no need for violence here. Just approaches the man, tries to calm him down. There! Mitigating circumstances and all that. But you've got to come to us. Come with us. We need to ask you a few questions. The suspect wipes his tears away and jumps up and screams, I'm not going to jail! There's a gun in his hand. Okay, now it's escalated. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay, sir. It's okay. no need to do this. You're just making matters worse. Okay? Just calm yourself. Oh, in the knee. Shuts his kneecap. Right in the kneecap. Oh, very just quick draw McGraw she was. Quick draw McGraw. Oh, God, it was like lightning. Gibbons, where did you learn to shoot like that? My God, they were all shocked. 1 minute she's talking to him, distracting him. The old mothering side of it. Oh, there. And when he had his guard drop, boom! The gun were out, the kneecap, poof, exploded. Oh, it's very painful. Very gruesome sight. Oh, well done, Gibbons. Well done.
215 in progress.
Mass riots at the beauty salon. What, they run out of a certain shade of lipstick? What is this? What is this? Television star Manuel Torreblanca was exiting the beauty salon when a group of fans noticed him. Okay, they've torn out his clothes in excitement. He's now locked inside the salon as these screaming fans are trying to break down the door. Well. Right, Dumb and Dumber. Fancy a bit of action? Valdez? We're going to leave you to go out with Asano, possibly. Asano and Valdez.
1111A in progress.
Why not? Yeah, there we go, yeah. Purdy was not impressed. He stormed in there, picked up a couple of those, you know what, those dog things, those dog control-y poles, pole with a loop on the end of it, you know? Took one of them, wrapped it around the head of these guys, and just dragged them around, banged them into cages. You want to pay for your own medicine, you animal abusing bastards! Poof! Just dragging them around. Oh, it was a great sight to see. Great sight. Yeah, teach you to mistreat animals. It gets a go. It does. Ooh, this is a big job. A meat truck making a run, and along with frozen meat, they're smuggling heroin inside the cow carcasses. And the truck has an armed escort. Got a bit of time. Got a bit of time here. Let's get everybody back. It's going to come back. It's going to be just Purdy and Spain by the looks of it, but they could make the difference. They're not going to make it in time. Can't risk it now. Sano, Austin, it's down to you. Step aside, says Gibbons. I'm taking charge here. I'm taking charge here. Valdez, head the whole team, come on!
215 complete.
Mass riot. Well done. Screaming fans put aside with minimal fuss. Right, get back. We might need you. We're a bit thin on the ground. Armed robbery at the Buddhist temple. Animal assault. Oh, not another one. Oh, hellfire. I fear for somebody's life here. Several armed men stormed into the temple and started hacking up the golden statue of the Buddha. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Right. Dumb and Dumber, Obi, Guerin are off again with the paddy wagon.
Officer on scene.
A police car draws up alongside the truck, but it doesn't slow down. There's a jeep right behind, filled with men carrying guns. The team look to Gibbons what to do. Shoot the tyres, she says. Shoot the tyres. That'll stop him in the tracks.
1111A.
Just tries a shot. The jeep swerves, hits a barrier, overturns. The people are in such shock at the... Oh my God, they're injured and bloodied. And the barrel rolls on the whole lot. And then the team descend upon the stricken vehicle. And everybody is apprehended. A couple of people dead. But more importantly, the team are alive. Well done. Well done. Valdez was the driver, of course. He was the driver of the car. Did very well. Kept up nicely. He's got a future somewhere. Can't place where, but he's got a future somewhere. This guy. Animal assault. No, my house was attacked by crows. So many that they darken the sky. They're surrounded my house. They're threatening my home. Attacked by crows. Okay, perhaps it's not quite the job we thought it was going to be. Thought Purdy was going to have to get her animal control pole out again. Thankfully not. Right, suspicious individual in the vegetable shop.
1112 in progress.
And human trafficking on the road. Ooh, big job. Car caught in front of a van, which rolled over and went off the road. About a dozen foreigners climbed out of the back. Okay. So some foreigners have tipped out of a van. Oh, 2 people to a vegetable shop. Sales clerk Reynaldo Cotter witnessed from behind a black visitor dropping a gun, which he then quickly grabbed and hid again. Then, like nothing had happened, the suspicious man continued to pursue the vermicelli. Does sound awfully suspicious. Attempt robbery, attempt robbery. Assistance required. Assistance required. Okay, assistance required. No problem. Anderson, Hode, get over there. Right, vegetable shop. All these officers are far too good to be taking on such a... They've got a gun. Do you know what? Gibbons, Valdez. Yeah, he's got mental disorder, bless him. We're a little bit light on the ground. There's only 4 of us to take on this human trafficking job, which is a big job, and there's no paddy wagon either. I'm loath to take... Oh, 2 cops to this one. Robbed at an ATM. Put a knife to my throat, a man did. I gave him my bag and he ran away. He took half my paycheck. We're gonna have to leave the human trafficking job. As much as it pains me, we cannot deal with this. No chance at all. There's no chance that's happening. So we'll deal with the robbery instead. Asano and Austin. Have a look how these invest. Okay, we've got 6 frames for 6 slots. No, 6 frames for 5 slots. Do we have enough? We've got enough. Okie dokie. So what's this? This is a missing person. We were late with the mortgage payment a couple of weeks ago, but a big bonus and everything was settled. That's what we're nervous about the money. Yeah, I like that one as well. What is this? I do not understand. What the hell is all this rambling nonsense? So we were late with the mortgage payment. Right, that's the first one. But Eric got a big bonus and everything was settled. My husband was very nervous about the money, worried that someone from work would try to rob us. Right, okay. So he got a big bonus. He has to borrow money 3 weeks ago from his brother. Eric began to cry. Said he have to deal with some bad people. Could that be that? Argument with his superiors. The next meeting with the twins will be my last. Eviction notice. So somewhere to live. Is that his brother? Asking to borrow money from his brother. Yeah. Then he had a meeting, and then he had to go and get a house. I think we're close. I think we're close. What is that? We were late with the mortgage payment, so we was late with the mortgage payment. Late with the mortgage payment. But then he got a big bonus. Is that his bonus? And everything was settled. But my husband was very nervous about the money, worried that someone from work would try to rob us. "3 weeks ago." Oh, so that's even before then. That's his brother. So he asked his brother for help. Then the mortgage came. Then he got that. Then they came. Still not right. Unless that's not his brother. That might not be his brother. But I think these two... Look, these two go together, don't they? So look. Mortgage... Wait a minute. Mortgage payment. Brother. That and that. Or maybe... that, then that, no, that, then that, then that. The next meeting with the twins will be my last. So that's probably not quite as early actually. It says we were late with a mortgage payment. That says move out. So we were late with the mortgage payment a couple of weeks ago, but Eric got a big bonus. So maybe the bonus is no, that's first. Then he got his bonus. So ask his brother. Gonna got his bonus. So borrow some. But what would he need to be borrowing money for? I had an argument with his superiors. Trying to borrow money. So maybe he got evicted near the end rather than at the beginning. Right. Late with a mortgage payment. Late with a mortgage payment. That's definitely first. Is this not his brother? Who is this clown? See, that's his brother giving him money. His brother didn't give him money. So he went to his boss. His boss couldn't. But he got a big bonus. Everything was settled. But my husband was very nervous about the money. Have they robbed him of his money? So they've robbed him of his money. So he leaves work with the money and then somebody robs him and that leaves him homeless. No? Or maybe he's homeless there and he's asking for money here. No? Okay, I think you may have to tell me this one because I'm stumped. I'm stumped. I'm stumped. The other money ones. What's this? What is that other money crap? Mortgage, brother. Oh, so that was the red herring, the boss one, eh? That makes no sense to me. The timeline was all wrong. The timeline was all wrong in that. I'm sorry, the brother was 3 weeks ago. The mortgage payment was before. It was after the brother situation. Load of nonsense.
910 complete.
What's happened here? I completely forgot what's happened here. Good job, team. Whilst I've been deliberating over bloody payments.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hot Spot.
Okay, Gibbons is asking for backup. I'm more inclined to believe Gibbons that the help is required. So you're getting the best backup, love, trust me. The best backup money can buy. You just get 2 officers quickly. Can try one of these. It's going to be touch and go here. It's going to be touch and go.
910 complete.
Good luck to San and Austin. Always. Cagley and Lacey here. Always on the job. Always on the job. Doing well. And we're done. Damn.
1210 complete.
As soon as Purdy rocks up, it's game over. Vasquez, Purdy gives her a bit of a friend. They're getting well together, Purdy and Gibbons. Purdy just gives her a gentle bit of an elbow. Still got a few things to learn, haven't you? You may be older than me, love, but you've still got a few things to learn. Bit of a gentle ribbing. Right, last day of the stream, day 97. High quality counterfeit money floods Freiburg. Talking parrot terrifies morgue employee. Insurance company popularity is growing. I drank too much. I drank too much. Oh, of course. Was this the last day when it said that there was a bar open in town and all the officers were invited? I drank too much. Yeah. New bar in town. Taken half my force. Because we can't have him turning up drunk after the last time that happened. It was a car crash. Right, we're going to wait for the next shift for this one. Maybe. We'll see.
1310 in progress.
We've got a bomb threat straight out of the block. I hate it when it does this. Why does it do this? Straight away, big job. You know what? You need your whole team here. Tie you up for the for the first half of the day. Sorry about that. A woman draped with explosives walks into a shopping centre. She set fire to the children's store and then sat down to pray. Oh, this requires us two. Hello, this is Bill Buckler. I called a phone sex line and asked to connect with that blonde with the big breasts. But the girl that answered was my second cousin Cheryl. Don't think we're going to that job somehow at the bordello. Right, team, we ain't got time or patience here. We ain't messing. That'll be enough. Oh, I like this one as well. This is another one of my favourites.
B in progress.
The fraud, obviously, is nothing criminal took place here. Just a man who was shocked. The suspect is kneeling on the ground, ignoring everything around, and it seems that she is praying. Suggest a prayer for her. Yeah. By the way, love, you might just want to... No, let's not do that. Old patient Prado. Just wait. Wait to see what she does. Just wait. Just wait. Wait. We need to do something now, boss. No, just wait.
10-10-8.
And she'd finish praying. And then we put a bullet through her eyes. Simple. Whew. Whew. Sometimes patience pays off, you know. Robbery! Assault! Look at that. What's that about? What is that about? Seriously. What? I've never seen that many jobs on the box. And there. 2 seconds. That's a proper job. Right, well, that's a real job. Right. Darnell and Underwood were good at talking down a suicide guy. This is a slightly different ball game, but hey ho. Let's go and do it. Assault at the liquor store. Can't go to that.
412-8.
Assault in the ghetto. Some local guys caught two teenagers writing racist graffiti on the wall of a house. Did you now? Right, where are we? John? Mazza? Paddy van for that? No. Get cracking? Eddie's Burgers. A nervous man reported that a waitress was trying to poison him with some kind of mysterious liquid. No, she wasn't. Fraud in the bank. Could be real. We ain't getting involved, matey. We ain't getting involved, I'm afraid.
412-C in progress. 410-8 complete.
Did we send people to this? We sent people to this, right? No, we can't have done. Otherwise, the officers would have lost thing. Which job was that? Oh, that was a job that we genuinely missed. This is the false court, yes. Yeah.
415 in
God, it's
progress.
busy today, isn't it? Bloody hell, rushed off his feet.
910 vehicle.
This is another fault. No, this is the, yeah. Oh, good job. Hey, these two. These two. Just, I'm liking these two. I'm liking these two. They're proving to be quite the team. Assault with an offensive weapon. Good job, you two as well. Percy, good to see you redeeming yourself after a man crawled away from you at the speed of a snail. Okay, so this is the assault in the ghetto. Require further assistance, further assistance. Prado and Song. Can't split up the dream team here. Assault with a defensive weapon. Stabbed his opponent's hand. Okay. Reckless endangerment. Oh dear. Man going up a crane drunk. That could be a problem. Because we have nobody to go. What on earth? Give me a bloody breather!
415 completion.
I don't care! How does maybe to survive this this onslaught? Dearie me. A pet store saleswoman reported a delusional customer who stood staring at a snake section and suddenly began smashing the terrariums and throwing the snakes onto the floor. Reptiles should be free, he yelled, scaring away all the other customers. It's a good thing we don't carry poisonous species. Right. You two, prove your worth again. Arrest this madman. Hope you're not scared of snakes. Well done.
412.
Now come back quickly, it's a busy day. We need all our officers back. Now! Now! No lunch breaks for you. Come, quickly. Hello, Joe. Welcome. We have no time to enjoy the scenery. Get the jobs done and come back to the station as quick as you can. Oh, well done, you two. I'm liking your work ethic. I really am.
311 in progress.
Massive fight in the park. Let's get everybody back. We're all back. Massive fight in the park.
611 in progress.
And a rape in the sawmill. Right, okay. A woman called to report a fight. There's a bunch of Chinese fighting in the park. Hurry, there's kids around. Need 4 for this job. Okay. A trucker noticed a dishevelled man wearing a bloodstained shirt putting an hysterical woman into the forest by her hair. Yeah, that's not good. That isn't that good. Right, these two again. You two are becoming my go-to officers. We'll take a bit of leadership there as well, and we'll throw Fitzsimmons in for a laugh, and then we'll have, hopefully, a decent set of officers. Right, massive fight. Song has been abandoned. Is that going to be enough? We won't risk it. We've already screwed up today anyway. We've already screwed up. If another job comes in, we're just going to have to miss it. I want all my officers back in one piece. That is the only goal that I... It was only the Dragon's Lair Martial Arts Club. Really? Thankfully, it wasn't too far away from the station.
Looks like we have a situation here.
Okay, there's a trail of fresh dirt and blood leading into the forest. Follow the trail, of course. In a clearing is a bloody woman, and above her, an angry man strangling her. He seems a bit mad, like he's on drugs or something. Taser the man! Taser! Taser!
611 complete.
Okay. Indeed, he was on some kind of hallucinogenic drug. He thought that the woman was some kind of evil monster from another realm. A firefight in the suburb. We have the SWAT team available. War veteran Asa Pickering got into an argument with his neighbour Albert Burnham over the garbage he leaves on the driveway in front of his house. It developed into a serious fight and Mr. Burnham drew his gun and opened fire. Over garbage? He wounded his neighbour in the thigh, but the wounded man managed to run into the house and returned a few minutes later with a gun of his own. Anything you can do, I can do better. The firefight is still ongoing. Stray bullets are flying into all the neighbours' houses. One of these wild shots wounded the teenage daughter of Alice Hawthorne, who called the police. Jesus. This needs to be dealt with swiftly and efficiently. Let's have a look at investigations. Oh. Is she at work today? How can we check? No, she's not. Where's my little there's my little drug dealing gang thing? Oh, they're all at home. It's a bit late. It's too late now, isn't it? Really, to do that. We've missed the ball on this carjacking gang. We'll get there eventually, though. What, 3 frames? Really? Oh, lordy lum, look at that. Pause it. Oh, she's not at home either. Oh, hell. If we get the SWAT team back, I'm going to try to get the gang. Oh, no. No. Right. We're going to have one more day because we've got gang members to take down. We've got crimes to solve. We're going to have one more day. I want to nab those suckers. Nab them with Purdy. Purdy's gonna nab them all. Women use phone sex more than men. No drunks today. Oh, Scanlon didn't want to just didn't want to come to work today. No call, no nothing. Red, what on earth? What can we do with these idiots? Right, we've got a busy day today. Busy day. No excuse. We've got some nice officers here. Crystal McCoy. Hey up, Crystal Millove, how's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Bring yourself onto shift B, my dear. Good. 330. Ken Oshiro. Kunihiko Ozaki. Just in case. 700! Jesus. Is there anybody we wish to fire? Everybody's kind of alright now. Quite happy with the teams, to be fair. Well, hang fire. They're going to stay there for a little while, aren't they? So, the church, bless me, church. Don't bless me at all, you little dogs. Right, carjacking. Lead officer. Purdy's not missing out on this action. Oh hell no. Oh, no, no. She ain't missing out. She's taking the whole kit and caboodle. It's a bit overkill, I imagine. But needs must. Meanwhile, in the suburbs, she's caught a thief red-handed. A woman has. I had my underwear stolen several times. I leave it to dry in the air after I do my laundry. Today I saw a teenage boy on a bicycle pull my favourite panties off the clothesline. Dirty boy is riding his bike around the neighbourhood right now. The panty-sniffing child. Valdez, sounds like a job for you. I don't know why. Take Guerin with you. Go catch this panty sniffer. Armed robbery at the Blitz Cafe. Sounds genuine. I'm eager to find out what's going on with this job. Yes! Fender core. Well done, Purdy. Well done. A new gang member. Oh, oh, oh. Start to investigate. Right, let's get lucky on the job. Give him a few people. One more for good measure. Right, what's this? An armed robbery. Ooh, better get there. Austin and Asano with a couple of people to back her up. Oh, one half of Dumb and Dumber are away today, aren't they? Never mind. Anderson and Obi. Austin and Asano have got this. They don't need any. They don't need to overkill it. They're quite self-sufficient. Well done, Valdez and Guerin. Well done. Bomb threat. Child has brought a bomb to school. I heard something ticking in his backpack. Is that really a bomb? I don't think it is. I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna chance it. 2 bomb threats in the same school. One in the elementary school, and one in the high school. Oh, what's going on now? What's going on? Brought his wristwatch into school. Right, receiving stolen property. Okay, this sounds a bit more realistic, a bit more genuine. Armed robbery at the cafe. Man holding gun with hostage. Yeah. Come on, mate. You're surrounded. No, do you know what? Let's listen to his demands. What do you want? Oh, throws the woman down, rushes towards the service door. Shoot him in the back. Shoot him in the back. Best thing to do. No need for melodrama. No need for heroics. Just shoot him in the back. If he's dumb enough to turn his back on cops like that, armed, more fool him. They don't mess about, you know? Right. A rape in the entertainment district. Coach Spencer Nettles began to molest one of his students in the classroom. She gave him several hard slaps, trying to back him off. Tearing her clothes off. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Gibbons, sort this out. Sort this out. Breaking and entering. John Whitman, speaking with a slow voice, said that 10 men tried to climb through the window, but they all tried to do it at once and got themselves stuck. Like a strange cartoon. What? Yeah, this sounds like... Oh, how many people for this job? Child abuse in the mall. Mother began to scream at the child who was acting up and then started whipping the boy with all her strength. The mum is drunk or stoned. Oh, we need to sort this job out. This is not a job for Purdy, though. We're a bit short.
In progress.
Gonna have to leave the breaking and entering and hope it's a false call. It is a false call. Homicide. Jesus, wet. This is so tough. Hells on Wheels. Destruction of property. An unhappy customer carrying a baseball bat entered the showroom and started smashing up the cars on display. I bought a brand new car here, but after a month they wouldn't start and you people wouldn't do anything. The manager tries to interfere, but he got a crack on the head for his trouble. Where's Purdy when you need her? Asano, Austin, Cagney, Lacey. Get it cracked open. Rape. This is Gibbons. When he spots the police, Mr. Nettles releases the girl and begins to move back towards the locker room saying, "Look, we were just fooling around." No, I'm sure you were. She's doing it again, look, luring him into a false sense of security with a mothering charm. Yeah, of course you did, yes, yes. I'm sure it's all just one big misunderstanding. Austin's like, I know what's coming here. Whoever's gone with her. I know what's coming here. I've heard about Gibbons' reassurances. The coach rushes towards his bag and pulls out a gun. Just go away! You got the wrong idea! But it was too slow, you see? Who's got the fastest trigger finger? Of course it's Gibbons who's got the fastest trigger finger whilst he's fumbling in his bag. It's too late. Barbs are in. However many thousand volts rushing through his body. Rigid like a board and toppled over.
1111 in progress.
Jesus, we're not even halfway through the day. It's bedlam. It is bedlam. Bomb threat. How has this happened? How have you let this slip? Lack of leadership. That's what's happened here. Utter useless imbeciles. Child abuse in the mall. This is Purdy rocking up to the mall. Child abuse, you say? Drag the woman off with brute strength. She's beating the child. Oh my God, with fist. How hideous, how horrific. Purdy, fistful of air. Half of her hair comes off her scalp. She pulls it that hard.
414.
Woman screams in horror. Ah! Slams her to the floor. Puts the boot in. It's two things I hate. It's people that beat on children. It's people that beat on animals. And gives her another kick. Bitch. Sugar Daddy Cafe. Oh, very good. Cocaine has been stored at the back of the coffee shop. Are we going to get there in time? I don't know. I'm trying to find some time to get to the bloody other job. No, we're not.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Soft Spot.
Oh no, Cagney and Lacey need assistance. Oh, that's tough. I'd suggest it's probably a little bridge too far here. I don't want to lose either of these two. I really don't. What was the original job? I've forgotten. Four officers short.
212 complete. 1111 completion.
Ah! Oh my God! It's all gone to rack and ruin. City Hall, can I have a pay rise?
311A in progress.
We've got a fight outside the nightclub. Nah, that's a false call, surely. Okay. I wonder if we're finishing early today. Are we in an early, different shift pattern here? It's a fight. Purdy's obviously going to a fight. Ah, two of us will be enough, she says. I don't need any more than this. Right, let's quickly go to the burger joint then. We're going to take Gibbons and Hode and SWAT.
More testing complete.
Oh, bless her. Husband died of cancer.
In progress.
Nothing to do with murder. Nothing to do with murder. Right, what's this? A homicide in the ghetto. Her neighbour, Linda Hill's neighbour, Tamara Postognia, was having a fight with her husband during dinner. And she just grabbed a kitchen knife and stuck it in his neck. Right. Time to redeem yourselves, you lot. Valdez will be the difference here. He will be the tipping scale. The tipping man. The man that tips the scales into your favour. Ooh, nice one, Gibbons. Look at Gibbons. She's good. She's making a name for herself. Oh, Gibbo, isn't she? Mom Gibbo. Nobody dares shorten her name to her face, of course. One of the participants in the fight grabbed a bottle of beer and smashed it against the wall. He's wielding the splinters like a knife. His opponent grabs his hand, but there's another at his throat. Of course, this is Purdy going to the fight, and she doesn't do seizing. She doesn't do firing warning shots. She does brute strength. She does melee, hand-to-hand combat. She grabs the man, unarmed, grab hold of him. There's any strike. I mean, these are not the right options. Anybody who dares to strike Purdy, these would not be the options, I'm afraid to say. Hold it right there, definitely not. Chase him down, no. Shoot with a taser, no. Should repeatedly bounce his head off something hard. That's the option I'm envisaging here. Multiple bouncing head. Poof! Poof! Stop resisting! Poof! Nothing to do with a taser. That's what the official notebook said. Why has he got several bruises in his head? Why is he bleeding profusely from his nose? Why is he almost dead? He fell on the floor and I tasered him and his muscles and he fell poof, face first onto the floor, concrete floor. Very, very... What can I say? There was no CCTV, was there?
412 in progress.
Missing person motel. Did we go to the wrong place or is this a different job? I thought we just were successful there. Is this a separate job? What's going on? I'm confused. Oh, twins! Twins. Oh, kids have kicked a ball through a window. Oh, 6 young men. Wow. They beat him up and could... Gibbo. Go sort him out, love. Give him a nice whooping. A man's corpse is lying in the kitchen floor. He's barely conscious. Well, there's a barely conscious woman sitting with a matchbox in her hand. The smell of gas is very strong. It's a dangerous situation. Turn off the gas. Kid crying next door. Break down the door and run quickly.
410 complete.
Well, that was a blunder. Obviously, Valdez wasn't the tipping scale there. Oh dear, poor decision making on that one. Right then. Purdy. Not one to miss out on the action. Gonna go nab the other twin. Ooh, we got frames. Ooh, we got frames. 3 won't be enough, surely. No, this requires 4. That requires 4. That requires 2. How handy. Bit of drunk and disorderly. Let's go sort them out. Can't have that going on. Sticking middle fingers up at passers-by. Nah. This is a peaceful town.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant, hot spot.
Ooh. Asano and Austin have had a very bad day today. They screwed up 2 jobs in a row. Terrible. Now go and get something right, for God's sake.
210 complete.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Did we expect anything less? No, we did not. Missing person. Case closed. And they caught the disorderly Bulgarians. And
412.
last job of the stream. The very last job of the stream. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We took a whole team. The whole team was there. We gave them the maximum amount of reinforcements. No, this is a different job. Which job was this? How has that happened? Yes, Austin and Asano. They went. We gave them the maximum backup they could possibly have. They were only one officer down overall. Oh my God. I do not believe it. Last job of the stream. A completely officer 100% survival rate stream, and right on the end, oh, we'll just throw a couple of deaths in for a laugh. Can't have you go in the whole stream without dying, somebody dying, can we? No, of course we can't. So Asano and Austin, seems to be everything they've touched today has turned to rack and ruin. This is now their two failures. This job is technically a success because the offender was caught, but 2 officers have now died in their presence. Hellfire. Gibbo! Man, Gibbo! 2 people have died on your watch. How on earth has this happened? This would not happen if Purdy had gone to the job, I can quite assure you. She's a poor man's Purdy. Utter shambles. Where's the church? Can you deliver a eulogy, please? Can't believe it. Well, at least there's a couple of people in the labour market to replace them. That's not how we should be looking at this. Officer Hode, look at him. He did very well to get to where he was. Guerin was a new recruit. He's just finding his feet. That's not him that was part of that. No, it's not. It's not. No, I'm thinking of Underwood and Darnell. It's not. It's not those 2. Bugger. Bugger. Yeah, look at that. The mayor's not happy. Kiss my ass, mayor. Kiss my ass. Alright? I ain't in the mood for games. Oh. Promotion stripes for somebody. Gonna have to put my thinking cap on. Who deserves stripes after all this bloody... I think Robbins. I'm thinking Robbins is not too far off his 3 striper. I think it's time for him to be challenging for leadership of the shift. This Prado fella, he's like an imposter. We've never been impressed with this man. We need a true, proper leader. But that'll be for next time, of course, because we have come to the end of today's session. And what a sour note to end on, unfortunately. But it is now 11:30. And it's time for my cup of tea. And some caramel shortcake as well, which I'm mouth watering for. So, yeah. Next stream of this will be Tuesday, so not too long to wait. And hopefully we can redeem ourselves. But yes, thank you for watching. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks. Got some more stuff coming tomorrow. I'm trying to do a vlog. And I'm traumatised. I'm absolutely traumatised. So yesterday's stream didn't go so good. Stardew Valley could have been better. That was a bit more catastrophic than this. But then this, right at the very end. Goodness me, can I have a stream that goes well now for a change? Please, Tuesday, come on. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Right, anyway. See you all Tuesday. Good night. So good job I've got this nice soothing music to help calm me down.